just ruin it. But I will be there, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Absolutely.
All right, on the Airfusion scoreboard, it's turned into a bit of a building here for the Cove Footy Club, for the Aldinga Footy Club. Cove 2010, 30 scoring shots to Aldinga, 4 goals, 2. Got them early in the game, and there goes the side.
Well, there's the final score.
Yeah. So on the Airfusion scoreboard, I'll finish it off. Cove 20 goals, 10, plenty. To Aldinga, 4 goals, 2, not many. So building there for
Dear me.
Cove, yeah, so there we go there, and that's the end of the B grade, and won't be too long now, another 5 to 10 minutes, decides to come out the A grade for the big game. Umpires already out on the oval, holding the big cherry, the big red cherry up there.
Yes, indeed. And I know we've already said this, but it is literally a perfect day.
Oh, it's a zephyr breeze. The breeze is a zephyr. And we must find out one day what zephyr means, but it's fascinating.
I don't think I've ever heard that before.
The general brought it up about 4 years ago.
Don't know what that.
A zephyr of a breeze.
Okay.
Oh, not much. It means not much, no.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the Sharks.
It's great actually. This whole Cove complex is looking excellent with the new courts and stuff over there as well.
Yeah.
Now, Magic.
Yes.
Is this where you played your footy?
It is, yes.
Excellent. What was your position, Magic?
Wherever I wanted.
Wherever you wanted.
As you can see right now.
Right.
I'm probably more of a forward, half forward flank.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Beautiful.
So,
Beautiful.
Didn't mind kicking a goal and celebrating a little.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I saw a very big goal celebration from your son recently. It was magnificent.
Well, bow and arrow, yeah.
Absolutely magnificent.
Yeah.
It's costing me a fortune. He's on $2 a goal. Kicked one last 2 weeks.
I was just actually thinking about when you just asked me about Tasmania and one of our sons living over there. As happens in those country footy leagues, I was telling Craig this story. His main sport is basketball, but a new young person in town, and he got snapped up by the local footy club and went out and played a very big game in the B grade after. Pardon?
Which team's he playing for?
Somerset Football Club.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, so like I said, basketball is main thing, but immediately it's really interesting. Like immediately that community got around him and said, "Hey, come out and play."
He's a young organis, yeah.
As you would.
So what colours are they? Not black and white.
They're like North Melbourne colours.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Portland, Davo.
Portland, that's my side. Yeah, a good side. The Somerset, beautiful.
It's really interesting. I've totally lost my train of thought. So I think of something else.
I've got to have it doing that.
I think that's what I was going to say. I think thinking about the GSFL and the SFL, there is something very special that's been retained about those two leagues. They've still absolutely got that country.
That's because they hate each other.
And GSFL is still, more regional, but SFL isn't anymore. But it's still got that feeling of a regional footy league, hasn't it? I love it.
Absolutely.
We have an amazing guest here who's walked in. Beautiful woman. How are you?
Oh, well, we better get her on that. We've got a mic for her.
We've got a superstar here.
Before we start the game.
Superstars would be cool, but I'll take it. Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
The ambassador for the Southern Football League Women's Competition, Dana O'Brien, unofficial, but it's been like she's had it for the last 5 years. So one day we must get a
one day a badge or something nice.
So we should be getting some statue or something.
Tell us about how you're involved in footy at the moment. I know you're involved in this.
She's on the gate today.
So, assistant coach for the Women's Association, which was absolutely brilliant. And I'm still playing, so we'll be taking on Aldinga tomorrow at Aldinga. So, yeah, it's all still happening in this area.
And you're also assistant with the academy.
Oh, yes. I work with the Under-15 Development Academy for the SFL as well. So, really great to see some of the girls. And I've been doing that for a couple of years. And it was really cool because some of my under-15 girls from the academy last year were in the under-17 team for association this year. So it's really cool to watch those pathways and watch those girls coming up in the ranks.
And finally we have those pathways, which is absolutely as it should be. I was just going to mention I always get along to the South Women's games when I can, or I follow them, and Soraya is just, isn't she just magnificent?
Yeah, and it's so cool as well to watch her because she started, I think it was 2019, I want to say, at Flagstaff, and we used to play against her, and her sister Sarah played in our team. So now watching those two both out at South and doing what they do, and Soraya just dominating as well. It's just such a good thing to see, especially coming back from an injury. So it shows that, you know, there are setbacks and you just come back stronger, and that's exactly what she's done.
Yeah, and I think as well, Dana, that again speaks to now there's those pathways.
Yeah.
You know, back when those two young women were girls, there wouldn't have been any of those pathways, and now look, they're playing league footy, gone all the way through. It's excellent.
It is, and you can just see the improvement of standard as well now that we've got girls that are playing in under 14s and they're coming up through now, and you're looking at them and you're like, oh my God, you guys are jets. You've had so much training and you've done so well, and look at you now. So, you know, women's footy is just getting stronger and stronger, and it's not even just the numbers, it's just the quality now of the girls coming through. It's just making such a big difference.
Okay, so we've got not too far away from the start. Yeah. So what we've also got here, the toss has been won by Aldinga. Did you notice that, Oliver? So I introduced Oliver Riddle for special comments this afternoon. We've got a full house here, of course. Ollie, you with us?
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm watching. It's going to be a good game, I reckon.
Yep, and what toss has been won by Aldinga. The kicking towards the Victor Harbour end, or the southern end. The end that the zephyr of a breeze is going, and the umpire is holding the ball up, and we're about to start the big game here, right against Star. Young gets the tap, picked up there by Mitchell Jarrett, playing in the middle of the ground, gets the first clearance here to Aldinga afterwards. So that was well trapped, beautifully trapped in fact, picked up there by Hooper, goes forward inside 50 here for Aldinga, one-handed pick-up, oh excuse me, that's a bit too early for that, and he's kicked it through for a behind, big opportunity there around the corner, Magic.
Yeah, Lucas Hunter that was there. Who
Picked it up like it was... He's picking up apples.
Yeah, definitely good pick up. Good start to the game.
Yep. All right, so we'll wait for the ball to come in. A handball there over to at 5, which is plenty. He's already had plenty, which is one handball. And we've only been playing half a minute. Pick up here by, is that Hooper again? Yes, he's had a good start. Kicks the ball through, a bit of a roaring burner. And picked up here by the 23 was Gunn. He goes up to the centre half forward position for Cove. Plenty of players around the ball court. And he's going to be dropped to the ground, not quite. Umpire calls it back and will ball up centre half forward position on the F50 Fusion scoreboard. 1 point is the Aldinga Footy Club, blow the siren they say, and Cove yet to score. Get the clearance out towards the pocket area, pack goes up, can't mark it, around the corner goes Morris, I reckon that might have been, and it's gone through for...
No, it's a mark.
A mark, is it? So around the corner, last touch.
And Lockie Hayes.
Hayes has got it, and he's going to be shot for goal, is he? By, geez, he's right on the boundary line.
Tough kick from here though.
So not far out, he's only 20 metres out, but he's on the boundary line, and he'll go whoofshka, and the umpire's going to say goal. Well, wasn't an easy kick, that one, Polly.
No, but he's put it through, and that is the first score on the board there. One straight goal to the home side there, Cove. And visitors there, Aldinga, just with the one behind.
Good confidence. Lucky Hayes first. Yeah, absolutely. Oliver, first goal, Hayes.
Yeah, well, exactly right. I thought that was a nice finish. It's a good start. I think both teams actually had a good start there. That first attack was actually really, really good.
Was when a ball back in the middle of the ground now, and the umpire's going to brush a bit of dirt off it. Or your red cherry, we all love that. Reich is going to go up against Zach Young. Young gets the tap again. He's only about 6'2", he's through Zach Young, but he wins a lot of the ball there, General, doesn't he?
He does.
For his size, got good body work, moving up the centre half forward position, but gets repelled by the Cobras.
That's a good mark.
And that is a good mark there.
It's my boy there, Jarrett.
And Jarrett with the edge will go forward. He looks for a teammate. Almost had that was Kretschmer. Comes to the ground. Player drops the ball. Umpire says, I agree. Holding the ball. Young player there, Jarman.
Keep an eye on him this afternoon.
Yeah,
Good
so,
player.
okay, Maxie Sweet with the ball on the half-back flank, just in front of the tribe of Hemland, and we're pleased that you're listening to us this afternoon. He goes
thank you very
backwards,
much.
absolutely. Plenty with his second kick. I'm not
Oh,
sure
good
about
throw.
that kick. Now, it's chopped off here by the Sharks. It's still inside the 50. They may get away with the Cove. They do. Picked up here nicely by Shirk. And he goes into towards the middle of the ground. Riddle has it now. He goes forward up towards the inside 50. Picked up here by Mitchell. Handballs it. Will try to handball it. Picked up here by the player, everybody watch more.
Junkyard dog boys.
And there he goes. Caught to the ground. Falls to the ground like a box of rock. And we've got hold of the ball. Free kick Cove. And I reckon that might be Riddle, is it? It is. He kicks the ball forward. Jackson
good mark.
finds a teammate. Good lead, good kick, and it's easy when you do it right.
Yeah.
And that's the holder, the captain.
He
The
goes
ball
short.
forward, and that bounces first. So it's not one hand, one bounce. It's not beach cricket at the moment. You've got to get it up there if you want to. Ball comes forward, up towards the goal. I reckon it's gone punch through for up behind on the air diffusion.
Air diffusion scoreboard. It is 1 goal, 1. Well, I think they've put that up for behind. Yep, 1 goal, 1-7. Cove leading Aldinga, just the one behind. Tabo, I have a question.
Yeah.
Would this be one of the smallest ovals in the SFL?
In the length, then the Morphle. This is Morphle.
This is
The
Morphle.
width is good, but the length is not.
Okay.
Jeez, I've heard that before, Davo.
Circular. No.
Can I just say,
And Iron Bank.
No,
It's
and
amazing.
no,
Iron Bank's small
Magic.
ground as well.
No.
yes, it is amazing how many times teams actually get sucked into going deep into pockets here.
Yeah.
Because those pockets are so deep. If you play corridor football here, it's easy to score.
Yeah.
You just for some reason just gravitate towards those pockets.
Now we've missed another
Can we have a
goal.
replay on that?
We want a replay on that one.
2 goals, 1
The
Cove,
old length of the
13. 2-1, 13 Cove, Aldinga, just the one behind on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard, and we did miss. Who kicked that?
Yeah, Brian Need.
Right now.
Right now.
Okay, so he gets one. Ball back in the middle of the ground. They just skipped away to a couple of goals here. Oliver?
Yeah, exactly right. It's been a fast start by Howie Cove. Can they keep it up, though? I tell you what, Aldinga, they won't want to get a few goals behind early, especially when they're not quite at the paper.
Right, gets the tap, goes down to Kretschmer, or Search, beg your pardon. He drops the ball, and the umpire says hold the ball. Free kick to the Sharks, and they'll get the clearance. On the middle of the ground, goes out wide, nicely done. Is that Jarman out there?
No.
Or, okay, it might be Kretschmer. So Kretschmer will go forward up towards the pocket. That last touch, the ball's... Hunter just sees the ball over. It must have been
Should have touched it.
I'm surprised he didn't make an effort to actually touch that.
Well, has he? The umpire's conferring. so
He's
he has
saying he
touched it.
did, so there we go.
So, okay, not sure whether the boundary umpire picked that up. Just went on asking the player. Of course, he said I've touched it. Whether he did or not, we'll never know. Doesn't matter. Picked up here by the Sharks.
Exactly.
Around the corner.
well
Pops on. And
That
goal
is straight through. Oh, well done.
And that's
well
Hunter.
done.
Lucas Hunter.
And that is 1 goal, 1-7 Aldinga, trailing Cove, 2 goals, 1-13 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
Gee, that was good work. Magic won it out of the ruck.
It certainly was, but I tell you what, I'm more impressed with the agility there of Luke. What is it, Lucas Hunter? He's the one that had the one-handed pick-up earlier, and then he's just run back from that contest. He surprised me because he's a tall-looking lad, isn't he, Davo?
Absolutely. I think Watchmore was the player that went up the ruck. He was not really a ruckman, but he did a very good job there. Ball back in the middle of the ground. We've got a 6-point margin here, and we're only how many minutes we into this first quarter? Generally, you can find that out. Forrest picked up here by Search. Dylan Search. He's had plenty of the ball, probably as much as anyone so far. Kicks the ball out wide on the lead. And is that Galley, I think? So Galley on the lead, and the ball was put out perfectly for him. Marks it in the bread basket. Now he's going to go back and sink it.
Geez, how many times do you reckon he's kicked this at training?
Well, exactly what I was thinking. So Galley, not an easy shot, but he's had plenty of practice. In he comes, he goes, bang, looks good off the boots. Going to hold his line or not? I think it has. Oh, the players get around him and have a look at it.
Yep.
Oh, I'll lead the way.
I'm sure he'd know
Yeah,
that
that's
angle
the-
on this oval absolutely, as Magic said, he's probably kicked it
The old angle of the angle, he's
a
got it.
million
Bang on.
times here.
It's
I would
possibly the easiest place on the oval kicking off on there, believe it or not, in that
Is it really?
moment, because the wind actually naturally draws it back towards the goal face.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Fair enough.
Bit of intel there for you, Damo.
We might get.
Nice.
What about half time? You want to come out for a kick?
Yeah, I'll come in and show you.
Let's do it.
With the left or the right, Damo? Which for?
Let's all go for a kick. On it. 3 goals, 119. Cove leading Aldinga, 1 goal, 1-7 on the Air Diffusion
And the
Agency
clearance comes
scoreboard.
away the way of Hooper, goes forward from Zach Young to Hooper, and Fruger just chops it off.
Would have been a
Again,
great pass if it had been the right player.
that's right. Okay, from the back, the pack go up. Nice mark there. Is that Turner, Rook?
That's
That's
Turkey.
lovely.
It's
So
Turkey.
Turkey's got it. And he goes out wide.
Wild turkey.
He is a wild turkey at the moment.
And he's got it on the wing position. The player there will go forward. Up they go.
That's a good catch.
That's a great mark.
That was
That's
a great
holding
catch.
catch.
So I reckon
Yes.
this hold of the captain, so he'll turn around now. He tries to play on, gets himself in a little bit of trouble, goes up towards
Galley.
the goal. Galley almost smarts it, comes off hand. I think she's gone through for
It
rush
has.
behind, or is it a free kick?
No, rush behind.
Rush behind. There to the Cove Cobras. They go long out wide, looking for a teammate there.
Good mark again. That's Payne. Lucas on a Hunter.
Hunter's got it. He goes up to the player a little bit short, and Fruger just casually gets in front. And there's the leg speed. I think they're missing here are the Sharks. Gets it across the ground
Cove
to
away.
Plenty. That's Jack. He goes out wide. Bounces first, player in front, gets it, slides to the ground, able to get the handball over, picked up here by Hill, goes forward again inside 50, Galley's there, he goes crunch, goes to ground, plenty of players around the ball, and the umpire's going to come in and ball it up 35-40 out from the Cove goal, and they're leading by 12 points at the minute, and we've got a time there, it's about 10 minutes in.
Yeah, 10 minutes in.
It's still early.
19 points Cove leading Aldinga, 1 goal, 1-7.
Okay, a couple of handballs there going towards the gum trees there, and I think it's free kick to Aldinga.
Geez, that big three-pronged
Last
attack
touch.
there for Cove is looking ominous, though, boys. And obviously Katrina as well.
I can't quite hear Magic
That's
there.
right. That's why I sort of forgot to say anything.
It's just he's saying the forward line's looking pretty powerful from Cove. They've got some big timber down there, working well with 3 goals already in the first 10 minutes of this game. Flick over the back there was by the player Turner. This is Wild Turkey. Goes towards a pack and seagulls around it, and like ants on a.
Can I just say, this spot that I'm in today, gentlemen, is the best spot I've sat in all year.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
How good is it?
Yeah, you'll be getting an invoice for that. Now, Lockie Haynes around the corner, and looks like a mark here to Cove. It is a mark, and that was well done by Lockie Hayes. Straight off
I'm just going to warn you, if it's my chance to go, I'm going to go.
Fair enough.
All right?
This is Roger Morris.
Morris, is it? So, Morris with the ball. Distance won't be an issue. 45-degree angle. This could be 4. Should be 4. The umpire, it doesn't move.
Is it?
And it is 4.
Yep. Okay, that is, as you say, their 4th goal. They are 4-1-25. Cove leading Aldinga, 1 goal, 1-7 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
Looking a little bit on us.
It is, but in saying that, Aldinga have had,
Aldinga doing okay.
have had their chances.
They've had it forward a few times. They've actually been winning the clearances most times. I think maybe once they've lost, but
It's just falling down across half forward.
yeah, they're making a bit of pace there, Magic, in the forward line. I
Yeah,
feel.
wouldn't disagree with that.
Because Farouj he's just walked in front of the his opposition,
Right.
take up a nice chest marks, but it just shouldn't happen. Okay, looks like Lockie Hayes underneath all of that. We've got a ball up, another one in the middle of the ground. It is 4-1 to 1-1. We're about 12 minutes first quarter. Cove in front, 18 points up. Ball there, picked up there nicely by Thomas.
That's holding the ball,
Zachary
isn't it?
should be. He's gone around about 3 times. God, what's wrong with the umpire there? Goes out wide.
Jarrett, look at him
Jarrett
go.
up, a big
He is the
now
junkyard
he gets
dog.
up,
Love him.
and he gets it straight out of
Oh,
bounds.
show that man some respect.
Could have easily got a free kick, but that's not going to be last touch, surely.
No.
Oh, the same. Interchange there. In front of the interchange box. Geez, there was 2 men there. He fought that out well, Magic.
That was a crack, Bunny. Look at that.
Absolutely. Big fist forward there by the 25, which was Rake. Now they go forward inside 50. Up they go. Almost a mark. He's paid it, I think, at the end.
Free kick.
Is that Williams?
It is again.
Who's taken the mark centre half back.
That was a good mark there.
Absolutely. So is that the under 18? Looks a bit like it.
That's a strong mark.
Who's got that?
A very
field
strong
goal?
mark.
Now, Pillmore's not
Watch
playing,
Horn.
so
Watch Horn.
watch Horn
Here
goes
we
up
go.
forward. He just gets
The
too
push.
easy, but the umpire
The
saying
minibus.
that free kick to Aldinga. Not happy about it, but he's got the free kick, so I wouldn't be doing too much there. That's Hunter, Lucas Hunter.
That should be 25, yeah.
And he's got 25.
Crazy.
I think that
no, it's not.
player there is.
The minibus.
No, that's 34, so that's a busy.
The
that's
minibus.
Busy B.
I'm calling him the minibus.
Oh,
He runs like he's a minibus.
Billy Bissy.
beautiful. Busy B.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, like a bee in a bottle. He goes bang.
Go.
And he's just come up. Is this his first game in the A game?
Yep.
Good on him.
First game in the A
Great
game
work.
from the Bees. He's kicked the
Excellent.
goal. Well done, son.
Good on
Crazy.
him, and that is the second goal for Aldinga, keeping them in touch this quarter. 2 goals, 1-13. Aldinga trailing Cove, 4 goals, 1-25 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
But that's a bad mistake by Farrugia. For a senior player, he should know the rules.
Absolutely. And that's all you want
It's
then.
cost him a goal.
And that's all you want, Magic, down there. Busy B. All he needs to do is contest.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's not going to win a 100-metre sprint.
Well, the best thing he did was about just being in front.
Yeah.
So then obviously it causes a bit of nervousness there with the defender and
Yeah.
then the push in the back.
Yep.
And then obviously you're right, Farrugia to
Bit
do
of
that
mouth.
was crazy, really, like when you think about it.
Yep, absolutely. Well, he's had a good quarter too, Farrugia, up until then. Okay, ball hits the ground. Aldinga player there, number 32, goes through, which is
Travis Bronstein.
Bronstein.
No, that's Hoffman.
Reece Hoffman, beg your pardon. That's his debut as well. So Reece. Now I reckon he's come up from the under-18s. Was it Reece that come up from the 18s? I think he might. Polly played under-18s this morning.
Yes.
Because
did,
they
yep.
lost a player and they had to get someone with an hour's notice. So he's.
And I think they had a very big win, didn't they? Yeah,
Yeah, they did, the
yeah.
17s.
Cove did, not Aldinga.
No, Cove did, yeah.
So, but I'm just saying that Reece Hoffman, second game for the afternoon.
Early scores in the GSFL. The Chooks lead the Yankees 8 points to 3.
Okay.
Waiponga 1 point, trailing McLaren 4 points. Encounter Bay 15, Wollonga nothing. Langhorne Creek 25, leading the Bulldogs 14.
All right. Ball comes back. It's 4-1 to 2-2.
Strong mark.
And a good mark there to Reich, who goes in towards the middle of the ground. Well, he overcooked it. He's absolutely fried that ball. Gone towards the middle of the ground. Picked up here by Cove.
Plenty.
That is plenty, and he's had plenty already. Goes forward. Might even bounce through. No,
No,
pushed
touched.
through by Goodson, I reckon, or Godson.
Yep.
James, and it's a rush behind. But I tell you what, a couple of almost bad mistakes there.
Just a little bit of inexperience by the young fella there, wasn't it?
Yep. Okay. Play on from that point. You reckon he shanked that? That's one of my drop shots, golfing shots out of the bunker. Ball comes to ground, sits on top of him. Does Riddle? No. Again, player there was Pierce. He drops the ball, goes out wide, picked up here nicely by Percy. Comes around the corner. Player there was Hayes. One-handed, can't mark it. Picked up
Whoa.
here by the Sharks. They
That was
just
pretty
boot the
good
ball out of defence.
manoeuvring.
Big goes up. Can't mark it. It's dangerous. Although that player's just missed it.
Oh, that's high.
Got him a bit high. Gee whiz. Yeah, he's going to reverse this, or what's he going to do? No, he's blowing the
He's just
whistle
telling him
again.
enough's enough.
Enough's enough. So Gunn's got it. Teddy Gunn.
Handbags at 2 paces.
Very good. Now here goes forward. Can't mark the ball. Comes to ground. Picked up by the Sharks. Is slamming on the boot. It's probably going to go out of bounds. Last touch. Unfortunately, didn't have a lot of choice there. Wanted to get it out the area. And that'll be a free kick to Abbott. Scotty Abbott has got it in front of the coach's box here at Cove. Oh, no, the umpire says wrong player. Goes to take goal. He's a big bloke. Magic got a bit of size about him.
He certainly has.
Kicks the ball forward, and again, not the best of kicks. Players dropped it, picked up there by Climbs.
Big
Poor
tackle.
Carlo goes to ground, stacks on the mill, and what's the umpire going to do? He's not going to blow his whistle. Now he's going to blow his whistle. Come on, umpire. Get with the times. And we've got a ball up wing on the clubhouse side. And plenty of members around here today, Polly.
Sure
A
are.
fair crowd of
Enjoying the game, enjoying the sunshine.
And we've got a good
Enjoying
game
the
at the moment.
atmosphere. We have.
They go forward, centre half forward position.
Hooper.
Up goes Hooper, can't mark it, tackled, sort of threw the ball. Umpire said play on, bit lucky perhaps. Picked
Well
up
done,
here by
Mike.
Plenty. He goes
that was
wide.
Lockie Hayes.
Lockie Hayes now to full forward. Pack goes up, comes to ground. What's
Is
going to
that a
happen
goal?
here?
Behind.
Yeah, he's
behind.
missed that.
It's behind. 4 goals to 26. Cove leading Aldinga 2-2-14 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
And time, General?
Time we've got 18.5 minutes.
8.5 minutes. Another 3.5 minutes, and we'll have the time on period. Ball comes back into play there. Nice mark. Who we got there, General? Goes back across the ground. We're a long way away from the play at the moment. Mitchell's got it. He'll go out wide. Finds a play out there. Is
That's Jarman.
Jarman, is it?
Yeah, number 9.
Okay, so Jarman's got it at the minute on the clubhouse side. Goes long, follows the boundary line. Pack goes up too easy, and we've seen a bit of that. Nice mark to Abbott. He marks it on the wing position. Now he stutters. Now he kicks the ball. Player there by himself. Gets the nice elevation. 1-2 over to climbs. Carlaw goes forward. Unbelievable.
drop that.
Oh, you can't get it any better than that. He's made a meal of it. And we're going to have stacks on the mill and the ball up. Oh, how do you like that, Magic? That was absolute plum pudding.
You're not going to get
Yeah.
any better serve to you there. That's actually not A-grade football.
Bit surprising too, Ryan Need.
Yep, association player, doesn't matter. Everyone has a mistake. I can't remember the last one I had, but I'm sure I had one.
As if, Dubbo.
As if, Magic, I had a mistake. God, strike me. All right, ball up, centre half forward position. It's 4-3 to 2-2. Very entertaining first quarter.
I think it's a great first
And
quarter. I
North-
think
North-
Aldinga are playing
North
really
Mil-
well. And
North Melbourne 84, Carlton 38.
Oh, no, God, strike me.
oh gosh,
Polly's. Sorry, I think the General's going home early, so I hope you're not.
Oh.
I told you they won't make the 8.
uh-oh.
Geez, you won't make the 16, the 18, or whatever. You might be kicked out next year. That's terrible, Magic, isn't it?
Oh, can't comment.
Can't comment. All right, ball comes to ground. They push the ball forward. I'll tell you what, with the players they got out and where they are on the ladder, the Sharks are putting up a terrific.
They're playing
first quarter.
really, really well.
All right, we're about 20
Impressive.
minutes into this first quarter, just over, so another couple of minutes. Player there just goes straight past the ball. It was the Cove player. Again, plenty of players around the ball. Umpire's going to probably have to ball it up. He does, and then they've been pretty good, the umpires, so far this first quarter.
They're always good.
Oh, absolutely. Sometimes you just got to give them a bit of a rocket, but we all need a rocket ourselves, don't we?
They're
I get a
always
rocket every
good.
now and again.
You
Yes,
know, the
absolutely.
umpires, Davo, you know what I'm going to say.
Oh, no.
They're
Picked up here
always
by
right.
Cove. They go long. They go for goal. It's gone to the left. In fact, it's gone far left. And it's gone out of bounds, last touch,
Oh, dear.
whatever. So,
It's a shocking leg from there.
yeah, it looked pretty good. He scooped it up beautifully off the pack. Did everything great.
Well, he had probably a little bit more time on the floor.
Did.
too,
Jarman's got it now. Only kicked it 10, 15 metres. Playing safe. 21 minutes into this first quarter. Still another minute. Then we've got time on. 6 goals scored this quarter. So we've probably got 4 minutes or so. 4 or 5. Up they go. Pack goes up. Almost a big mark there to take gun. Comes to ground. Picked up here by Cove. There's a player down there. You keep your eye on that, Magic. Big back goes up. No one able to mark it. Underneath, a crunch was Jarman. And plenty of players around. It's like World Championship Wrestling at the moment. Oh, he's picked up. How the hell did he get that? Round the corner. Up they go. Big pack from behind. Geez, they're going in hard, Aldinga. And it's going to roll out of bounds, I think.
Oh, well
no, it's not.
done.
Geez, that was
Well
well
done.
picked
That's
up here
very
by
well
Hoffy. And he goes forward. They may crash. No, they don't.
There's the best player on the ground at the moment, plenty.
He's done very good. So he's had plenty of kicks. That's why he gets it across the through. Only the one mistake by him. He's had a pretty good first quarter as well.
Cost
They
him a
miss
goal.
him. Cost him a goal. But apart from that, he goes out wide to the player there, which is Jones, Riley. The old lime boots. He spears the ball in nicely. Done through. Geez, no one's standing on him, and that's going to be costly, maybe.
well done,
Goose has
Goose.
got it.
Oh,
Goose
well
handles it to
done.
fresh air. Fresh air handles it over to, well, the opposition's now picked it up. They handball over in the goal square, and Roger kicks his second for the afternoon, and that in the
he
end was far too
did
easy.
Indeed, and that is the 5th goal there for Cove. They are 5 goals, 33. Aldinga 2 goals, 14 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
Yeah, pity that one because we were into time on period. That hurts. general, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And just a quick shout out to our match day sponsors, the Woodcroft Tavern. Get down there for a good feed if you're looking for a good place to have a feed.
Absolutely.
SA Landscaping's Air Diffusion Agencies, So Cloudy, JRF Bricklaying, Chris Hutton Home Loans, Using Sport, Dartfish, Archie's Therapeutic Songs, and of course Area 40 Winks. And
So it's a great tap there by Galley, who's now been the ruck, and went out wide, and it's been speared into Ryan Need, who's got 1 goal this afternoon. And this is costly because they've been pretty good, but here's a chance for another goal. They could be going in at quarter time, 4 or 5 goals down.
Yeah.
Don't know if they deserve that.
No, indeed, I agree with you.
Perhaps they do. Need, is it? Goes for goal. I think he's got it, has he? Or missed it? Missed that, so okay, there's a bit of a surprise here because he was directly in front. Usually a pretty good kick. Doesn't matter. Ball comes back into play. Now they go out wide. Stankiewicz from behind. Mitchell, he thumps it in front. Picked up here by a teammate. They handball it back and they put themselves in a bit of pressure. They eventually get out it through Mitchell. Kicks under pressure. Zach Young from behind. Almost Galley. 1, 2, 3. Still drops it. Does it. The umpire's forced to say play on. 1, 2. Free kick Aldinga, by the way. The players are
moving.
moving.
Advantage go there.
They were away, weren't they, Magic?
It's almost like punished them there.
It has. Anyway, they've got the free kick, so now they kick it long. Geez, I'd love to snare one just before quarter time.
Absolutely.
That would make it. And there's Ferrugia, who just takes them out.
That's the problem right there, boys.
And
just can't bomb it.
And they're so loose, and
kicking it off.
there's players everywhere. In fact, that's the worst thing they could do, because now it opens them up. They kick forward there by Hill. Lucas goes up to a teammate there in
strong
Pilster,
mark.
and another strong mark, as we say, and they've got another shot for goal. The last 2 times, Magic, they've come out this scoreboard or member's side. It's been marked by Ferrugia. He just switches the play, and they've gone straight down and scored a goal.
Yeah, they're obviously better off just, I think, lifting their
Morris.
options and using that shorter option.
Roger Morris with 2, and we could well be writing down 3. Hang on to your pants, folks. He's gone a little right, and he's
That's
missed it.
behind there.
Yeah.
That is 5 goals for 34. Cove leading Aldinga 2 goals, 2-14 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
And good
This
afternoon to
game
Billy.
should have been wrapped up on now.
Could have been, yeah. They've got to stop kicking long along this thing here. They've got to just switch the play, take the chance, whatever you want to call it. I know they think it's safety first, but Ferrugia has marked every one of them uncontested, and then the players magic across the ground. With no one there. God, they could sit there and look like they're waiting for an Uber driver. Okay, picked up here again. The player is on the ground, still got the ball, gets it over to teammate Gunn, who sells a bit of candy. Stoke goes out wide. Look at the player, what's he doing up there? Can't strike me. Picked up here by Percy. He goes for goal, and he kicks a goal point.
Way behind.
Wow, they're getting too many.
35, Cove 2 goals, 2-14 Aldinga.
Magic, they're getting
Bless
too many
you.
players on the fat side with no one within QE.
Yeah, I'm worried this game could open right up.
Yep. I think you could be on the money there.
Siren must be very close there, General.
Yep, what are we, about 26 minutes. So we're about 4 minutes of time on, 4 and a bit minutes of time on. There's been 7 goals, which is, well, here we go. They've brought the play back. They're just handballing it forward. That might be a good idea. They may have come off his boot. What's the boundary umpire saying?
Bless you.
Free kick or what's going on there? Was it going to be a throw in? I'm not sure whether that came off his boot or
General
not.
all right there.
I think he's going to...
Okay.
Yep, he's still with us. Okay, ball comes back, flicks over the back, picked up here by Stoke, goes towards the top of the square.
mark.
And I reckon that is that Galley, or who's marked that one?
I reckon that could be Morris again, couldn't it?
Oh dear.
Might be Morris too. So
Not what Aldinga needed just before.
that's
it is Galley. I thought it
time.
was. So the ex-captain and one of the absolute heroes of this great footy club. In Michael Galley from about 10 metres out, 45-degree angle, and if he
Doesn't kick this.
if he misses this, and I can say he won't, so it's just gone through. So Michael Galley, second for the afternoon, and he's looking good.
Indeed, and that's the 6 there for Cove. 6 goals, 5-41 Cove, extending their lead over Aldinga. Aldinga are 2 goals to 14 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
What do you think about that, Ollie?
I tell you what, we've got a man down at the moment. Craig, he's coughing, he's sneezing, he can't stop himself.
Oh, hopefully you're okay,
Yep.
General.
Yeah, we'll get mouth to mouth, Craig.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's been a
General,
fast
hope
start,
you're
though.
okay. That would be really disappointing for Aldinga because they did kind of hang in there. Gave a really
Well,
great context.
5 minutes ago, it was only
last-
2-4. Which,
Exactly. Last, as you say, 5 minutes have really turned things.
Zach Young with the tap goes forward. Now another clearance to Aldinga. They've been good in that area of Magic. Go forward, looking for a big mark. Oh, the busy bee got a finger to it. He's told the boundary umpire, letting him know. And you'd have to believe it. The boundary lines come from the wing. He's got no idea whether he touched that or not. Complete guess. The goal umpire saw it. Okay, fair enough. Well, that's good enough. So busy bee there, Billy. He let everyone know that he touched it. So obviously he didn't. Goes forward, nice mark there in the end there to Cove as they go along the boundary line in front of the cricket nets here at Cove. 6 goals to 2 plus points go across, and another player's Jack Plenty. Geez, he's had plenty of kicks too. Goes forward.
That's a risky
that could have been over. That it was a risky kick. Could have been over the shoulder. In fact, that's what the free kick was given. And the player there was Riley Jones, who's done some good things. There goes the siren. That's quarter time down.
Yes,
And,
indeed. And that is at quarter time, 6 goals, 6, 42. Cove leading Aldinga, 2 goals to 14 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
All right, goal scorers.
Goal scorers for the Sharks, just the 2 goal scorers there. 1 to Lucas Hunter and 1 also to Billy Bissy. Cove, 6 goals, 1 to Lockie Hayes, 1 to Ryan Need, 2 to Roger Morris, 2 to legend of this club, Michael Galley.
Yeah, absolutely. So they opened it up a little bit, Ollie, didn't they? They started all right, Cove, so did Aldinga, but Cove kept going, Aldinga stopped.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's how I describe it. Coming into this huddle here, I think the coach is going to focus on just cleaning up defence and picking up loose players. There was a lot of loose plays, especially in the last 5-10 minutes.
Across the half-back line, yeah.
So they've leaked a couple of goals. They probably, I don't know, it's interesting because Hallett Cove, they deserve the 6 goals.
Absolutely.
Do Aldinga deserve to be down by 4?
I think we're just, Magic, we're just sort of, not praying, but we're just hoping for
Aldinga can
we
get
don't want it to
taken
blow
out.
out to be and I think we're thinking that way.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I think we're seeing that, unfortunately, the depth's really being tested quite considerably at the moment for Aldinga.
Yep.
And the way things are going, I do worry that potentially this game could open right up. But in terms of, some things that I'm seeing from Aldinga, I'm loving the young fella Hoffman.
Yes.
And he's come up from the under-17s.
He's already played.
Done
This
some
is
pretty good
his
things.
5th quarter.
I'm liking what Lucas Hunter's doing. He's doing some good stuff. And Jarman and Isaiah Wortley have been doing some good stuff in the middle as well. So it's not all bad for Aldinga at the
And
moment.
of course your mate Mitchell Jarrett's
Yeah, he just does what he does. But I just feel like they need to, I think, unfortunately, just lower their eyes. Stop bombing it long because Cove are just mopping that up across half.
Yeah.
Need to take a moment, breathe, work out where they're going. Can I just make an apology, Magic? When you are facing out on the oval, I can't quite hear you, so I'm sorry if I'm
Oh, you're okay.
talking over you. I
Most of it's-
cannot
that's near
hear
on
you
perfect.
properly.
Oh,
Most
nobody
of it's
complain
nonsense
about.
anyway, to be honest.
Or
but,
it may be okay that I'm not
Yeah.
hearing you, but I am sorry.
Okay, updates from Ollie.
It's a 16-point margin in the sample. North Adelaide do lead West Adelaide. They're 1 goal each in that 3rd term.
Okay, any other updates? Great Southern or...
Oh, there's plenty. Craig's got some great Southern here, but I do take another look at the AFL.
Yep.
So currently it's a 40-point lead again to North Melbourne. I tell you what, Blues
Is that
fans,
over
they wouldn't.
Carlton?
That's over Carlton.
Did you hear that, General?
don't make him cry.
Blues fans wouldn't have expected that match. And Craig here has got some updates with the GSFL.
Yep, we've got Victor Harbour 33, Goulworth 15, Strath 21 leading Yank 9, McLaren 30 leading Waiponga 13, 21 all in Encounter Bay in Wollonga, and Langwong Creek 3 points ahead of Mount Compass 32 to 29.
Okay, here we are still at Cove. Coaches, club still.
Quarter time at
Some more scores.
yeah, Porty's 4-4 to the Valley's 1-1.
Whoa.
Blow the siren.
Okay.
Blow the siren, Magic.
Interesting. Very interesting.
What was the score there, sorry?
4-4 to 1-1.
Oh, it's
Wow.
Only early.
Only early. All right, some of our sponsors here for match day sponsorships. We better go through them, Polly.
Well, of course, we've got the
Woodcroft
Air
Tavern.
Diffusion Agency. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Rhonda. Then thank you also to Woodcroft Tavern, SA Landscape Supplies, Archie's Footwear. Can I tell you a little story about Archie's Footwear?
Yep, after you've done the rest.
Okay. Youth in Sport Foundations, amazing work, Craig Blake, JRF Bricklayers.
Yeah, that's like Fazerati, you know that. don't you?
Fantastic.
The bricklayer,
I have
yeah.
to remember that, actually. We have something we need to do.
Yep.
I'll make sure we get in touch.
Fazerati will fix it up for you.
So Cloudy, we've got PW Collections, South Adelaide Football Club, Chris Hutton Home Loans, Dartfish, and of course
40 Winks.
Winks at Noarlunga.
Free delivery. Don't forget, if you mention Southern Footy League or Tribe FM, free delivery. Big thing. Now, what would you say about footwear?
Oh, Archie's Footwear.
Archie's?
So, I have for years worn not always sensible footwear, except when I'm doing exercise. But I've also always walked barefoot around the house, on the beach, non-stop. And I started to get a very, very, very sore heel, really, really bad sore heel. Somebody said try Archie's, and now around the
you
house,
won't take 'em off?
I won't take them off.
Even to bed.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. When I'm actually walking, it's they're amazing. Like they literally have helped my like a really sore heel. They've been amazing.
Of course, the best player today will get a pair of Archie's footwear, and Polly, you could well be the deciding vote there. So keep your eye on who you think will be
Needs a
DOG.
pair of Archies.
Oh well, that too. Either way, I was going to say best player.
Best player who also needs a pair of
Yeah,
Archies.
that's it. Ball up here, start the second quarters. Young goes up with a reach, comes to ground, almost a clearance there by the Riddle, and it does get picked up, and eventually Cove do get the clearance. Nicely put around the corner there by the 11, which is Brodie Pierce, still in the centre half forward position. Tackled, dropped the ball. Umpire doesn't say dropping the ball. Got away with one there, and it's gone over the boundary line.
Got front house seats here now, don't we?
I thought I was a chance, boys. I was ready to go.
I know.
You can smell the leather.
He was ready.
Oh, mate.
Magic, you've had one touch, one amble.
Oh, no.
Right, okay, ball goes out. Zach Young around the corner, gets the tap. In fact, he ended up
gosh.
getting a kick, dropped the ball, and
What happened there, Damo?
Harrison Jarman.
Jarman gets a free kick for holding on, so that's okay. He was in the play, goes out wide. Up they go, Pack. Now the umpire's blown the whistle
Yeah,
again.
what's happening
Not
here?
sure.
Free
When they
kick
said
will
play
do the play
on,
on.
I tell you what, it's gone up to the hot spot, and Faruja goes straight out in front, and a poor old Busy Bee is just not busy enough.
Well,
Again,
there's
Magic,
something
he
It's
that
just...
just the wrong kick, though,
Quite get
Davo.
it down there.
Yeah,
That's the wrong kick, Davo. Just
Yep,
to
yep.
no one.
that's right. Yeah. Well, he ran out, and of course, Busy Bee just he was going flat out, but Faruja was going twice as fast. Got in front, marked the ball, and now we see the ball on the half-back flank for Aldinga, half-forward flank for the Cove. Now, last touch kick up towards the wing. They go up. Ball comes to ground, handball backwards by the Copperers, and again we've got players around the ground here, or around the ball I should say, and we've got a bit of a stalemate. 6-7 to 2-1, Cove in front. We're 3 minutes into this first quarter.
It's been
Second quarter.
some time since Aldinga have scored, Davo.
Well, I just had it right in the goal square there, but
just couldn't quite.
Got to bring it to ground. Okay, free kick here to Cove. Who's got that? General?
Looks like Riddle.
Riddle will go long up towards the centre half forward. Now Jarrett goes up, Roach goes up. He doesn't have to jump. He's about 6'10". Picked up here by the Sharks. Now again, not a good kick. Nice and high, but again, nobody underneath.
Look at the outcome there, Davo.
I know
You've got
exactly.
to lift your eyes, and you've got to potentially go that 45.
Yep, they're not lifting their eyes. Absolutely spot on there. Nice mark there to Plenty, and he's probably BOG, although we're on a quarter and a bit in. He's had plenty of it. Faruja's just having to go anywhere he wants to go. Now he
Here we
kicks the ball
go.
along there by Holder. The umpire's blowing the whistle. I presume
What's happened there?
it's a Cove free
holding.
kick holding the arm, he says.
Front spot. That'll
And
do
that
it.
is Morris. Roger the Dodger has
Already
got two.
kicked two, yep.
Front spot.
Yep, well,
You'll do that,
that's
won't
it.
you? You get it. You get given the opportunity.
Yep, my word. So from 11 metres out goes, he just pops that one through. Sometimes that doesn't work, but this time 3 goals.
Very
He's got it.
relaxed for his third goal there, and that is the 7th goal there for Cove. 7 goals, 7-49 Cove leading Aldinga. 2 goals, 2-14
See,
on the Air Diffusion Agency
Magic, that's what we
scoreboard.
saw down the other end there with Busy Bee. He was in front to start with, but by the time ball come down, Ferrugia just gone straight in front of him, marked it on the chest, and away she goes. Here, it's game on. You know, you're going up for the pack, and you never know. You get a push in the back, you get a hill over the shoulder.
As a forward, you just got to be in front.
You've got to contest. That's what you've got to do. Be in front. There's Zach Young. He's done well for a 6'3" guy, Matt. Generally, he gets plenty of attack, doesn't he? Got the clearance now, although it's been held up in the half back line here by the Cove Cobras. They go. Jones goes across the ground. Can't pick it up. I reckon that might have been Goodson. And geez, they're all on like ants on a mound. Picked up 1, 2, out to Plenty with another touch. Goes out wide. Player can't pick it up. Picked up there by Payne. Lucas. And that should be like he's just about to ride even the next in the Morphville. Around the corner they go. And in front, as you said, Magic. And Holder's got it. The captain, 51 metres out from goal on a bit of an angle, 60-degree angle. Won't be a give me up by any means.
Gives himself a chance, though, by the looks of the way he's going back.
Absolutely. Again, in front, Magic.
That's where you've got to be. You've got to rent free, stay there all day.
Ball drops short. Or someone comes over the shoulder.
Well, the way the game's changed,
There they
Davo,
go.
it's almost impossible not to give a free kick away.
You're right. All right, and he comes, he goes bang, he likes it, his bodywork likes it, he makes it just by a millimetre. That's okay.
They are pulling away. 8 goals, 7-55 Cove. Aldinga 2 goals, 2-14 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
Okay, so that's Holder there, the captain. All right, wait for the ball to come back.
Not sure who's on the phone there.
No idea, so we'll keep moving here up to Tribe FM and
Someone
here.
not happy with the call, General.
As usual, Cove, 8 goals, 7, Polly.
2 goals, 2-14 Aldinga. They absolutely need to get a wriggle on here.
On the Air Diffusion scoreboard.
On the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard, Davo.
Thank you. All right, here comes a clearance again. It's, Sharks have picked it up. They've gone backwards to go forwards. Now that's a good kick.
That is a good
to
kick.
Mitchell,
That's
who
smart.
just smart. Absolutely, we like smart people. Now they go wide. Player there
Well
by
done.
himself. He's marked it. Nicely done.
Hey.
Payne, Lucas. He goes forward. That's a lot
Well
better
done.
than booting it away, Magic.
More
This is what you're
thoughtful.
talking about, son.
Much more thoughtful.
All right, Hooper's got it. He's still at the wing position. He goes out wide. And I'll just about pay that.
chop of the arms.
Chop of the arms. Okay, so
It's this one here now. and
Sharks
they've
have got it. Now they go back. So they've had 10 kicks and they're actually back in the goal square. So I'm not sure about that. That was a little bit over the top. Now they go out wide. They should be able to mark it. And Goose has got it. So he's chopping of the arms
I
again.
didn't mind that because he actually put that in the offensive area of the attacker there. So I think the beautiful was he was in front.
Yeah. The beautiful thing is they've had about 10 kicks and they've gone, they're still back where they've had the first one. Doesn't matter. They've
Not
still
giving it
got
away.
it. Here's a go. Here's a go.
space.
It's just got to
Here's some
bounce. It won't
space.
sit for him. He's got it now. Hooper. He gets tackled, goes to
dear.
ground. And that was a little bit too easy then. Pierce has got it for Cove.
Good mark.
He goes long and wide and the captain, Lincoln Holder, who kicked the last goal, has the ball. He goes forward. Up they go now. Stolt
He
has
almost
marked
kicked
it.
this.
Uh-oh.
He could almost go back and kick this. He's got a
Stolt will
massive
go
kick.
forward at the back. The Goose is there. Got the reach. Gets the
well
fist to the
done.
front. Bit of a hip and shoulder. Now
well
the Goose has
done.
got it. Ambles it straight to the opposition. Oh, Goosey Gander, what are you doing? Goes out wide. Player there is Pierce.
He's kicked the ground there.
He's hit the ground. He's had an airy. Goes out wide. There was Hayes. Just
Straight to the
handballs
Cove player.
it. Well, that's what he wanted. And a goal there in the end. And that goes to Need. So
That's
Ryan Need.
Need. That's his second goal there, Davo, and that is
Yeah.
the 9th goal there for Cove. They are 9 goals, 7-61, leading Aldinga 2 goals, 2-14 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
It's unfortunate that handball from Goose went obviously to the Cove player, and that's where it all started to go horribly wrong.
Yeah, they had all that play. They must have had about 10 kicks there, going backwards and forwards. Good to open it up, but you can overdo it.
But I don't mind that because it holds up the footy.
Well,
If
that was too much.
hadn't fallen over
How
here,
far
that's a
in?
shot on goal, Davo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far in are we there, General?
We're 8 minutes.
8 minutes in, yeah. So
Here's a shot on goal.
Hmm.
They would have had a shot on goal there.
I'm just saying they just overdid it a bit.
No, and four.
Okay, here we go. Another
No,
clearance
I
here.
disagree,
He's
Damo.
played well, fair enough. Picked up here, you know you always do. That is Hoff.
Here we go.
Hoffman goes
Here's a
forward.
chance.
Oh, he gets it out wide. Geez, he's a good player. 1, 2, around the corner. Has it made the distance? I don't think so. Mark
what a
on the
pity.
line. Oh,
What a
no.
pity. That
Okay.
was good stuff, though.
It was
Damo.
good
That
stuff.
was absolutely
You betcha.
what they need to be doing.
Okay, now they get the clearance. Now they go forward. Now they're going to go inside. Now, if he doesn't mark it, this will go through for a goal. He'll run into an open goal, and that is west to south, south to west, north to east. Who knows?
Another one there to Ryan Need. That is the 10th goal there for Cove. 10 goals, 7-67. Cove leading Aldinga 2 goals, 2-14 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
Geez,
That's the tail of the game, isn't it?
That hurts,
It's
don't it?
hard.
Close, but nowhere near.
It's
Yeah.
a very, very long time now since Aldinga kicked a goal.
So close to a goal,
I
and
know.
it's come down three.
And they did the
three
right
kicks.
things.
Yeah, yeah.
They
the
did
right
all the right things there, Davo.
But, Cove just did it better.
I'll tell
Yeah.
you what, I think we are probably looking at the start of the onslaught now. I think.
Yeah.
I think it may have started, you're right.
The game's opening up.
Again, clearance
we
now.
go.
Here's Rourke has got it. It's Turner.
That's
Turner.
Turkey.
It's Turkey. Turner goes forward. Big fist by Goose. No, what's he going to give a free kick away, is he? No. Oh,
Aldinga.
Dinker's got it.
Wortley.
Okay,
What happened
fair
there?
enough. Oh, Holden. Wortley's got it. Anyway, they'll take whatever they get at the moment. So Wortley now swings around on the right. Goes up towards that. Oh, wobbling old mongrel
Oh,
kick.
dear.
Oh, the
Oh,
player's
dear.
dropped it. Now he goes
Oh,
forward.
gosh.
It's not going to be a goal. Goose.
Eleven 7-73, leading Aldinga 2 goals, 2-14 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
Well, old Bez will be searching for answers.
Yep,
will.
you could well be on, mate, so don't hope you got your boots there. What have we got across there the other side there, Magic? They're in front of the cricketers there. They've got a group of people there.
Got a lot of people over there that are probably just trying to avoid Crime Stoppers at the moment.
All right, here we go. Back to the middle of the ground. Picked up here nicely by Search, who's had plenty of the ball. Now he goes long, up towards Galley. Picked up here by
Goose.
through it Goose. Picked up here by Cove. Around the corner. I think it's too much.
I think that's just a. Is that
Missed.
a behind
Yeah,
there?
yep,
or
behind.
Okay, 11-8, 74.
It's the B grade, Davo.
2-2-14 Aldinga.
It's the B grade team. They're over there supporting the A grade
Oh,
from
is it?
over there.
Oh, lovely.
Which is
Beautiful.
good.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what you like.
In the GSFL, Victor Harbour 33, Goulburn 19, Strath 33 leading Yank 17, McLaren 37 leading
Come again.
Waiponga 14, 21 all at Encounter Bay, and Langhorne Creek by 9 points, 10 points, 45 to 35.
Williams with the ball. He chips the ball, almost kicked it too far. Nice mark to Zachary Thomas.
Well
Thomas
done.
Gets the handball over to a teammate there, 22, which is not on my list, 22, but there you go. Comes to ground. Oh, that could be holding the ball there. Poor old Watchmore.
It's a bit too slow there, wasn't he?
Which one didn't you believe, Magic?
The first one was that? What was that?
Here we
Okay,
go.
ball comes back. A nice mark to the old.
Victor Harbour
The
33,
old Goose.
Goulburn 19.
He goes forward. This guy Hoffman's
wow.
played very
He's
well this
playing
afternoon.
really well. I was
Absolutely.
just thinking the same thing.
Yep, so Hoffman will now go long and wide out towards the boundaries. It's staying picked up here, not wrong
Just the wrong bounce
by Hill,
again.
yeah. So Hill's got it, he goes forward, and a nice mark on the end there. Who's the player
Payne.
with that one there? Payne, is it? So Payne's got a half-back flank here for the Sharkies. Forward, they missed the target on. He's dropped the ball as well, so that's made it not so bad.
Lucky
Picked up here by
to get away
Hooper.
with that.
They go out wide. Up goes the pack. Can't mark. Comes
Look
to
at the pace
ground.
out of the-
And 1-2, they go bang. Goes out wide towards the cricket nets. Oh,
Galley.
Good mark. Oh, that'd be mark of the day.
Oh,
What a stretch out there. How old would Galley be there? He'd have to be mid-30s, wouldn't he? So he's, if not more. He 36 or something?
That is a fair grab.
He's been playing a long time.
Oh, that was a mark and a half, Polly.
Did you find him in the slips playing for Australia? Grabs like that.
Well, it's near the cricket nets. He probably thought he was cricket.
Great grab.
So Galley with 2.
Yep.
And someone like him will probably slot this one. He's on the boundary line. Nice looking kick. I'm not sure.
I think it's
like
good.
that.
Excuse me. He's got it.
I like it.
Yes.
And that is his third, and that is the 12th goal for the Cove. They are 12-8-80. Davo leading Aldinga 2 goals, 2-14 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
That never looked like missing.
Didn't.
Nah, that was a
Beautiful
great
kick.
kick
No,
for
he's a
goal.
great kick. He's back in form now.
Yeah.
But that mark deserved a goal.
Yeah, of course it
Let's
did.
be honest.
Oh, that
If
was
he
a-
had kicked the point, it would have been a disgrace.
Oh, God, it's just about killed himself, Mark. You're telling us disgrace. Okay, 10-goal margin. What are we in 14 minutes into this
Gosh.
second quarter? Wow,
They've kicked 7 goals.
Young goes
so
up,
far this
Wright gets
quarter.
a tap, he throws it over
Jarman.
to Jarman, is it? He goes forward, up they go, big pack, they're just not getting enough contested in the forward 50, getting the ball to come to the ground, picked up here by Cove.
That's holding the ball.
It could be holding the ball, and the umpire says it is. So I think he might be too far out, is he? That's,
Jarman.
Just have a look. Have a
He's-
look, young fella.
He's actually played a pretty good game as Jarman for Sharks. It goes to the hot spot, but again,
But
they've
he's
just got
kicked it straight.
nobody
Yeah.
there. I mean, there was
No.
2 Cove players, uncontested. How can that be? Goes out wide, finds a teammate there at 14,
Riddle.
which is Riddle. He goes up towards the centre half forward
good mark.
position. Good mark there to
Very
Williams.
good mark.
So Williams marks it, and he's done some good things today too.
Again, it's a
1,
kick.
2
Let
again.
themselves down.
Touch play on since the umpire throws the hand of the Wright's got it. Not sure where they've got a
That's
handball.
ball,
That
isn't it,
Stolt was in
Savo?
there. Picked up here by the
Here we go.
Shark.
Go, young
Here's
fella.
Hoffman. I tell you what, he's just about
Bronstein.
BOG.
Inside
Bronstein.
six, Jackson.
Bronstein.
Fire.
Picks it up, 1, 2.
Oh, that's hard to
Got to
ball.
be a
Around
throw. Got to be a throw.
He's playing an absolute ripper today, the young fella.
Absolutely.
I love it.
For Aldinga, he is just about BOG. He plays the right style too, Magic.
Oh, he's having a crack.
Goes
He's in and
wide. Now the player out
That's
there,
Busy Bee.
is that Busy Bee? What's he doing out there? He's supposed to be in the square. Goes forward, up they go, 1, 2, almost a mark.
No, he's paid it.
He's paid it.
Good mark.
He's paid it for a hold.
Was it a free kick or a mark?
Oh.
It was
Sorry, I
one,
had
one,
that
one,
on
one
the
or the
line,
other.
So directly in front from 8 metres. Sorry,
Come
probably
on,
6.5 metres. Couldn't miss this, could he?
Come on, Aldinga.
1, 2, Busy
He's missed.
Bee. Oh, you're kidding
He's
me.
missed.
You're kidding me.
Push
Oh,
rewind.
Uh-oh.
So hard to get a shot at you go. And it was lucky to be a point.
Well, the scoreboard
Jeez.
says they're 2-2. I say they're 2-3.
Well, I
So
think
2-3, 15.
I think the person that
Cove 12-8, 80. So I'm not sure the point is quite making the difference at the moment.
Jeez, Bez would
I
be
think he's
filthy,
gone
wouldn't
for
he?
lunch, the scoreboard attendant. But anyway,
He's run out of numbers,
Yeah,
mate.
exactly. He's gone wide. There's 2 kicks, and they've got in the forward 50. Got a mark. Forward, I reckon that was Nico. Looking
Search.
for a teammate. Search. Little bit too long. It'll be last touch. Free kick there to Cameron Clark in the back pocket position. Old Clarkie. And he'll look to do something. I'm not too sure. He's getting straight in the man, the mark about the only thing, Magic, you wouldn't have thought he would have done. Can you believe it? God, strike me pink, I've heard it all.
It's unfortunately turning into a bit of a nightmare.
Is that it?
That's about exactly what it was.
I can't hear him.
Oh, no,
I cannot hear him.
I pressed the wrong thing. I'll press it in a minute. Something else will come in, but doesn't matter. Round the corner, there was Percy. It's in the forward pocket. Come off hands. And that wasn't much better either. Under a bit of pressure, I suppose, but there you go. Tried to get the free kick there for last touch. Was Wadham. And the umpire says, no, we're thrown in. Up they go. Zachary Young was there. Tackle to the ground. There is the player, and we're going to have a ball up here. 5, which is Watchmore. Done a few good things. Watchmore gets the ball. Zach Young gets tackled at the same time there by Roger Morris. Gone a bit quieter this quarter. Doesn't matter. There's plenty of other players playing
Search.
well. Search has got it. Goes backwards to go forwards. Now they go up to the hot spot. Here we go. Gully's there.
Oh, the Goose.
Oh, the old Goose got his hands up. Needs got it. Ball goes to ground. Still inside the 20-metre mark. Player
Oh,
there
the
goes-
don't argue.
Oh, he tries. That was Polster. And the ball comes back, picked up here by Cove, go for goal, and it's absolutely, what's it going to be? Point, they don't even know. Looks like it's going to be a point. No, it's going to be out of bounds to the full.
Okay.
Umpire didn't even, that's the boundary, umpire didn't even...
At this point, Davo, I think they can afford to spill one.
Yeah, I think so. We're not pulling anyone off for that. Okay, they get the ball up towards the wing position. Jeez, he made up. He's dropped that. Oh, please. That was Rose. Cooper, excuse me. Okay, they go inside middle, forward. Gets pushed under the ball. Nice mark there to Need. Ryan, kick 4. He goes to Galley by himself, and he's marked that 30 out from goal, 45-degree angle.
It's going to be his 4th.
Well, by his standards, he would expect to get it. So let's have a look here. Galley, he's been a star, big star, and I'm just about tempted to put him down for 4. But the last time I did that from the goal square, he missed it. Not him, but it was someone else. Goes, and he has missed it, I think, or has he got it? No, he's got it. 4 to Galley.
There we go. That's their 13th goal. They are 13-8-86. Cove leading Aldinga 2 goals, 3-15 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
Magic, what do you reckon?
It's getting way out of hand.
Yeah, I know. They just show some good signs. That the number 8 there, which is Cooper Rose, missing that by himself. Had 2 or 3 grabs and still.
Oh dear.
You know, even if he had a fell on it and caused the ball up, would have been better. But just let the ball go.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think the injuries and the lack of depth at the moment is absolutely
This is hard.
killing him.
Yep.
Pretty close out at West Adelaide. They trail North by 5 points, 73 to 78.
Okay, fair enough. All right, ball back in the middle of the ground. Zach Young has been pretty good there for as far as tap outs. Now picked
well
up there
done.
by the big bloke. He turns around like the Queen Mary, goes long, out wide. Player got it.
Oh,
Now
well
against
done
Ford.
there.
That was well done there by the player there, which is
Serge has got that.
34, not on my list.
24, Poister.
Okay.
Yes, 24, Devo.
Oysters, Oyster,
Poister, Nicholas
Yeah, sorry.
Poister.
Yeah, I was thinking 34. Had the wrong number there. Now, is that Search?
It is,
It
yes,
is.
correct.
He's been pretty good this afternoon too, just quietly. What do you reckon?
Absolutely.
Any of the ball.
Absolutely.
Any of the ball. All right, distance won't be a problem. Just needs a nice kick. Looks good off the boot. Has it held its line? You bet it has. When the umpire does a move, Polly, you can bet there's 2 fingers coming.
And that's his second there, Search. That is the 14th goal there for Cove. 14-8, 92 Cove, leading Aldinga. 2 goals, 3-15 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard. How far in are we, General?
Just on 21 minutes.
Okay, almost into the time on period. There's been 11 goals. 8 goals this quarter. So I'd say we're in for a bit of time on.
Yeah, I think we've got a good 5 minutes or more to go, that's for sure. 5 or 6 minutes. Okay, again, Reach gets a swipe, goes out
Here we
wide,
go.
picked up here by handballs
dear.
it straight to the opposition. Tell you what,
Uh-oh.
can they see? They need to go to specs. They're just making some terrible mistakes. Goes straight over the back there. Player there was Mitchell, and look, I know he's given away a free kick there, but geez, he was behind the ball. He just shouldn't be put in that position, Magic.
Nah, definitely not. And it's all falling apart here. Look, I'm actually at the point where I'd be sticking Goose in the ruck. They're going to start winning that ball out in the middle, as this is going to be an absolute 100%, 100-point loss to the Aldinga Sharks.
But you know what, Magic? Actually, Cove haven't done a lot to this goal. The tap was won by Aldinga. They got the clearance and they handballed it. No, he's already kicked
What's
the goal.
happened there?
Well, I think he's gone over the mark. So he's kicked the goal, whacking down Daniel Search. Is that
There
3?
we go. That's his 3rd, and that's the 15th there for Cove. 15-8, 98. Cove leading Aldinga 2 goals, 3-15 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
I mean, look, let's be honest, you're not saving the game by having Goose on Galley. You've got to actually start trying to win a bit of respect back here.
Get some go. But I mean, that play there from the throw up, the ball up to the goal, Cove didn't do much. It was Aldinga's. They handballed it to the wrong person. Cove just happened to be standing there.
Capitalised.
They kicked it straight over the back of the bloody pack there. The Cove players, the Aldinga players in front, under pressure, had to give the free kick away. Rah. Okay, ball goes out wide again, still in the middle of the ground. Plenty of players around the ball, and we're going to have a ball up, still in the centre. It is a 15-2 goal margin.
Yep.
And it was 2-3, I reckon, at one stage, or 2-4.
Yep, absolutely.
Early, and it's, they just haven't scored a goal
No,
since. And
indeed.
really haven't looked like, although they just missed one from the square. So, okay,
Gosh.
and holding the ball, and that looks like a free kick here to Cove.
And that's been the pattern, Davo, over the last few weeks.
It's not around.
They've come up and scored the first couple of goals, but then been lucky to score.
Oh, what a mark. Sorry, General. What a mark. You did right there, General. They start off and they fall asleep. What a mark there from your fave, Magic.
Look, mate, he'll go back and slot this. That'll be number 5, Michael Gully.
Yep. Yeah, you can feel a 10 coming up, to be honest.
Yep.
If he kicks this, he'll be halfway there, and you've still got a quarter to go. I reckon he might be going for
2 quarters to go.
Yeah, 2 quarters. That's right. This will be half a game. Yeah. Look at beautiful kick off the ball. He's missed, but it's still a nice kick.
15-9-99. Cove leading Aldinga still.
Which is
2-3.
I'm just trying to work out which one it is. Not that one. Laughing. Who's laughing here?
What is happening, Davo?
Well, where's the the one we want?
What's going on here?
I'm trying to find the one with S.
Geez, Davo, any danger?
Well, hang on. The General picked one too. It was wrong. Okay, up they
Good
go.
strong mark.
He'd have to pay that mark, wouldn't he?
Yes.
Nice mark there. To
I would actually change him and I'd put Goose in the ruck. And I'd put him at half back.
Yep, so Young takes off. Now he doesn't know where he's going to go. Now he goes forward. Thought I heard a whistle there a minute ago.
Confused himself there.
He did a bit too much there. Hill was the player from Cove, has the ball, and he goes down like a box of rocks. And we'll have a ball up on the wing position out of side. Up they go. Again, not much of a tap going to anyone in particular. Bit of ruffling going on there. Geez, he tries to get on top of him. Umpire says that was all right, and he's played a free kick.
No, it was
Okay.
a throw.
Is this a chance? Come on.
Well, they're three
Aldinga.
kicks from goal, so you're being
Come on, Aldinga.
all right, here we go. He winds up. Nice looking scissor kick up towards the half forward flank, almost a mark to the Cove Footy Club. Goes out wide again, and we're going to ball it up perhaps on the half forward flank out of side in front of the netball club. Tennis club? It's both, isn't it? Netball and tennis? Yeah.
Brand new.
Absolutely.
Looking good.
Spunk.
Brand new courts.
Nice mark there to Lachlan Hayes. Kicked one this afternoon. A wing, kicks it inboard. Nice mark there to Pierce, Brody. He goes across the ground. Look, there's just players everywhere. Picked up here by Cove. Now they go forward looking for Galley. Goes over his head. Player there, 1-2. Tried to claim a mark there, did Payne. Play on. That was a nice by Jarman. Tries to do a bit of a pirouette. Anyway, it comes out to Cove. They go forward. Player there. He's got it. He's got tackled. Search. No, it wasn't. That was Morris or old Roger the Dodger. And there's a bit of Roger and dodging. Goes forward. He kicks it.
Lockie Hayes.
So Lockie Hayes.
That's
2.
his second, and they have hit the 100. They are 16 goals, 9, 105. Davo Cove leading Aldinga 2 goals, 3, 15 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
Not good, 100 points before half time, Magic.
Well,
Goodness.
It's going to be bad.
Carlton must have put up a bit of a fight in that last quarter because they've only just lost by 9 points.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
84 to 73.
goodness.
Yeah, well, North Melbourne will be happy, and good luck to them. They've had plenty of buildings, so good to see. Sorry to say that in front of you. I know you don't want to hear it, General, but if you've got to lose to another side, might as well be
It could have been anyone but North Melbourne.
anyone but North Melbourne.
Well, because my brother barracks with him.
Oh, does he? Oh, no.
Stolt out of the middle.
Well, it could have been Collingwood. Okay, up they go. 1-2. He's got it, dropped it, and the umpires had to say play on. Gully's got it. He's going to get caught. Gets a handball over the top or back to Climbs Carlaw. They go to the top of the hot spot, and the goose comes in. No, it's not. Beg your pardon. That was Wadham.
Wadham.
So
He's
him.
on debut.
Well done.
So Wadham takes a nice mark. There was a lot of pressure
Well
there, so
done.
that was all done to Old Arch. Now he goes, he's kicked it to a teammate who goes out wide. Picked up here by the Sharks. There's my man Hoffman around the corner.
Come on,
Goes
Aldinga.
out towards the tennis courts, netball club rooms, whatever. And out of bounds there. And I'm not,
27 and a half minutes in.
so we've had 5 minutes of time on.
Had 10 goals this quarter.
Oh, yeah, we can another couple to go at least. So get close to the 30-minute mark. Okay, ball comes into play. Right in front. Gets the tap down. Stoltz got it. Can't pick it up. The old Butterfingers. Now there's one bounce. Gets it over to a teammate. He goes long looking for Galley.
And it's got
Oh boy, there's a tenner coming up.
Uh-oh.
He's got four he's got. Sorry, I thought he had five. Four he's got. He'll probably kick this one. This is a lot harder than the last one he had.
He kicked one from there earlier.
Yes, well, he's kicked him from anywhere in his illustrious career. In front of the cricket nets here at Cove. Gully comes in and he goes bang and he's missed.
Okay.
Oh dear. Maybe not a 10.
16 goals, 10, 106. Cove, 2 goals, 315. Aldinga.
Fair enough. Okay, so wait for the Sharks to bring the play back into town. Nice mark there to Williams. And steady as Sean Williams. Seen a lot of the ball back there, of course. Okay, they go long up there and too easy. And that's
Abbott.
Abbott. So Abbott marks it. Okay, forward they go. Oh, he's missed that, Mitchell, but the first mistake he's made. 1, 2, they're going to get forward. And that's going to have to be holding the ball. Sorry, Aldinga, but that is absolutely plum. Middle stump stuff, Magic.
Yeah. Basic football, unfortunately, isn't it, really?
There goes the siren, so this will be the last kick of the afternoon. I'm even going to mark it down for goal. So,
Goodness me.
Lockie Hayes has got the ball.
For his third.
And there are 14 goals, about to be 15 goals up, plus points up at half time. Oh, strike me pink. In he comes, Lockie Hayes splits the middle from 15-20 metres.
Goodness me.
His third for the afternoon.
Yep, and that's the 17th goal there for Cove going into half-time. They are 17 goals, 10, 114, leading Aldinga 2 goals, 3, 15 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
Goal kickers?
Goal kickers there.
Yes.
Well,
Cleons.
nothing to report further to what I reported at quarter time for Aldinga. For the Cove, we got Lockie Hayes with 3 goals, 2 in that second quarter. Ryan Need with 3 goals also, and 2 in that second quarter. Roger Morris with 3 goals, 1 in that second quarter. Michael Galley with 4 goals, 2 in that second quarter. Lincoln Holder, the captain, with 1 goal that quarter, and Dylan Search, 3 goals in that second quarter.
Well, what do you say as far as the
4 or 5 players in that team that have kicked over 3 goals already.
Yeah.
It's half time.
Yeah, and I mean, Galley's.
All right, we might hand it back to the studio, and we'll be back for the second half in about 20 minutes.
You listen to Tribe FM 91.1. Go. Where are we? Gone over the mark.
And right on time, Davo. We're about to start the third quarter.
Yep, beautiful. Okay, here we go. Third quarter, Premiership quarter, perhaps not this afternoon though, with the Cove 17-9 to 2-2 here as we start the third quarter. Rucks go up, comes to ground. There's my man Hoffman, picked up here by Cove, comes straight back, should be a good mark, easy mark at the end there to Wadham. So Waterham now kicks the ball forward inside 50 on the lead is Busy Bee. Your beauty has marked it 40 out directly in front.
What we want.
Although Polly had a shot the last quarter from the goal scorer and missed.
No, this is it, Tavo.
This is it. Yeah.
This is it.
So good start here from the Sharks. I reckon I've had the word. Looks like Magic's back from training. He's just gone for 5k running at half time. Well done, Magic.
Oh, he's playing in the
So
back.
Busy Bee goes bang. Nice kick off the boot. I don't know whether
He's
he's
got that.
got it. I think
Straight
he has.
through,
Oh,
Davo.
yippity-doo-dah.
Straight through, and that would be the biggest sigh of relief there for Aldinga. They are 3 goals, 21 trailing Cove, 17-10, 114.
That was brilliant though, General, wasn't it? The way that they moved the ball forward, no mucking around, down the middle, forward on the lead. We've been talking about
terrific.
forward on the lead, old Busy Bee.
And they actually used the ball to their
It's about
advantage.
being in front as well, though, guys. I'm sorry I was late. I was just signing a few autographs inside. So
Yeah, sorry, that's okay.
Sorry about that.
Get
Well,
ready-
if anybody is
ready
looking
for
for
the big
something
gig.
to do tonight, overdue. Magic's fabulous band playing here tonight from 7:30 at the Cove Footy Club.
Understated, you mean?
And the half-time Oranges are joining us too.
Okay, right, okay. Now they go forward this time, the Cove, inside their forward 50. Pack goes up, comes to ground. 1-2, looks like they're looking a little bit more organised, although we've only about 90 seconds into the second quarter. Picked up, or tries to be picked up there by Clark. He finally gets it over to a
Jarrett.
teammate. Jarrett will now go inboard. What's happened there? Free kick. Play.
It's like after the
FAD. That's what it is.
disposal, yeah.
After disposal. Wonder what it was for. Okay. They go out wide. Be a bit more direct. There's times and places for all of this. That perhaps wasn't the one. Player there has got the ball. Kicks it. Morris
What
goes
is happening,
forward.
mate?
It's going everywhere. Picked up here by the 19, which is Kretschmer. And we've got a ball up here, is it? About the half forward flank in front of the scoreboard, or near as damn 2. It is 3-2 to 17-9. Up they go, and the umpire's picked out a free
kick to
Yeah,
Aldinga.
Aldinga.
Some half-time scores there.
Indeed.
Mitchell goes across the ground. I'm not sure whether they're skilled enough to be doing all this. So far it's working out well, and they've got it right across the ground to the other side. And now they'll shape up and probably kick the ball long. They've got to get it right. They've got to keep the ball moving, and they're not doing that. So I'm a little bit worried. They skip the ball forward, goes over the back. Zach Young tries to pick it up. Picked up here
Harrison
now by
Jarman.
Harrison Jarman. He gives a little bit of a wobbler. Not a bad idea. Goes out wide. Just needs the ball to bounce. Player there was Wadham. Ferrugia's there. He gets a handball out wide to a teammate.
Jones.
Jones will go forward, almost a mark. Picked it up nicely there by the holder, was it? The captain. Now they go forward to the hot spot, and Galley on the lead. And it's called play on. It's called play on. It should have been over the shoulder. Strike me, Pink. Go around the corner.
That's a goal,
Whoa, they may well get it. Has it been touched? Has it been touched?
No, that's a goal. Now, who was that?
Was that Petty?
Search.
Search.
That is his 4th goal. That was actually a magnificent goal. That's the 18th goal.
Just check that was Search, was it?
there to
No, sorry, it wasn't. It was Penny.
Penny, that's what I
Okay.
thought.
18th
So,
goal there to Cove.
it was
18,
Plenty.
10,
Yeah.
Jack Plenty.
120. Cove leading Aldinga 3-3-21.
So Jack Plenty, who has had plenty of the ball this afternoon. Remember, we've got the Archie's footwear best player of the award this afternoon. So keep your heads on that, Magic.
good finish.
Absolutely. Round the corner stuff. You love the round the corner stuff, that Magic.
No, I don't.
Very well done.
Yeah, that drop punt. That's what it's all about, mate.
Straight up the middle. Yep.
You got time to straighten up. You need to straighten up.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. All right, ball back in the middle of the ground. It's 18-9 to 3-2. Cove well in front. 1-2, Zach Young, 1-2, got it. Here's your Hoffman. He's going to be best player
It's
for them.
great.
Very
Actually,
good.
He's been very good.
That's yours,
That was-
Magic.
Oh,
Magic, that's yours.
He's called play on. Strike me, Pete. That's got to be absolutely one of these. I'll press it. Not that one. Goes out wide. That was Shizenau's. Zapone gets it. 21. That was Hill. Goes out wide. Now they get it to the centre half forward position. Hayes is got. Oh, sorry, that was Pierce. Comes to ground. Picked up here by Jarman.
Here we
Who's
go,
been
this is
terrific.
better.
Now they straighten up. Now they go forward. And the busy bee is out. 51 out. Now he goes long. Why does he kick it so high? I don't know. Up goes the pack. Can't mark it. Comes to ground. 1-2. Did he get a disposal? Not properly, I think.
That's a throw.
That
Should have
was.
been too high. You know, it's number 9. Umpire didn't see it. That was Jarman. He's been a good player for the Sharks this afternoon. Could have got a free kick. They've got it.
Ollie, any comments?
To be honest, no. Aldinga have started quite well this third quarter. Can they keep it up? That's the big question.
Indeed.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, so we're about 15 metres out from the Aldinga goal. Zach Young pushes the player, picked up by not the best of kicks. Hoffman is there. What's he going to do? He's going to follow his Hayes. Goes around the corner up towards the wing position. Nice.
I agree
mark.
with Ollie. A better start this quarter.
Absolutely, and
don't.
it's just kicked it straight over his head. It was actually almost a good pass. Picked up by Lockie Hayes. Now they go forward. This is the difference. 1-2. Stolt through the middle, up the front, in the middle. Need has got it. Goes forward out towards Holder. Picked up. What's he going to do? He's going to handball it over the top, straight to Percy, who's done what? Kicked a goal. That's what he's done.
Kicked a goal. Absolutely. So that's his
Alexander
first,
Pearce.
Alexander Percy. And that is the, get ready for it, 19th goal here for Cove. 19-10, 126. Aldinga 3-3-21. So they are now leading by 105 points on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
And half time at Christie's Beach. Christie's Beach 4-2-26. Trail Norlunga 5-3-33.
Oh, we got a game on there, Magic.
How many do you reckon Hallett Cove are going to kick? What's your prediction?
I'll be 30-something.
30 something?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 34.
Okay, fair enough. You're probably not going to argue with anything like that. All right, ball back in the middle of the ground. We're about 7.5 minutes into this third quarter. It is 18-3. We won't worry about the points. Insignificant in this sort of match. Waiting for the ball to come back. There's been some good players.
Shout out to our sponsors for the day. Yeah, of course, Woodcroft Tavern, Landscape, SA Landscape Supplies, ADA, So Cloudy, JRF Bricklayers, Chris Home Loans, Using Sport, Dartfish and Archies, and of course,
Air Diffusion Agency.
Air Diffusion Agencies, and of course 40 Winks at Norlunga.
Beautiful. Raw.
Can I just give a shout out to Liquid Delights and just enjoyed a cheese sandwich and a nice coffee, thank you.
Oh, very nice.
I'll tell you for Delights, okay. He would have got that for nothing too, do you?
No, I had to pay double because I know you.
Oh, oh, shit. Oh, God, strike me.
I tried to put it on your tab, Dabo, and they said there's no such thing.
Yeah, no, it's good. I'm bankrupt, mate.
Who the hell's Dabo?
Actually, Woodcroft Tavern, if you are at the Woodcroft Tavern, we are being streamed live there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
So go up there and anything you are drinking, put that on
Oh,
Dabo's
yeah.
tab.
Very funny.
Thanks so much, Dabo. That's really generous
Yeah.
of you.
Enjoy a free drink on Dabo.
Yeah, well,
Drinks on Dabo.
I think that's why we're not at the Colonnades Tavern anymore, Dabo, because you never fixed up your tab.
Drinks on Dabo.
how did I cop all that? What did I do wrong? Okay, up they come. Right.
Make it a double. It's on Dabo.
Exactly.
Riley Jones take a good mark there. I'll try and change the narrative here. Up towards the hot spot. I reckon Need was there. So was Holder. Can't mark it. It's, well, what's going to happen now? Maybe a rush behind, or maybe it's a goal.
No, it's a rush point.
Rush behind. So there you go. Got out of trouble there.
Yes,
Right, picked up
indeed.
here by the Sharks. They try to get a handball away, doesn't really come off. Another handball gets chopped off there by the Copperers. Goes around was Dylan Sher.
He's been good today, Serge.
Search has been very good this afternoon.
Oh, that's
Goes
a
for
right
1-2. Oh, that's neat.
gosh.
Right, Need? Yep.
Yep,
Oh,
already
yeah.
kicks 3.
Now they're starting to take the PI 55. That's a one-hander.
Yep. Party tricks are coming out.
gosh.
This will be for 20 goals, Polly.
Yes, indeed it will.
In all seriousness now, for Aldinga, what do they try to get out of, obviously, this second half?
Well, they've just got to keep playing positive. And they've done some positive things this third
Yeah.
quarter.
You try to
even-
win the half?
Yeah, well, absolutely.
Some resilience.
Yeah. Goal there, by the way, to... that was
Ryan
Ryan
Mead.
Mead.
And that brings up their 20th goal. They are 20, 11, 133 Cove, leading Aldinga 3-3-21 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
Are we in any danger of running out of numbers? in the scoreboard?
I'm running out of paper.
We're at 2010 there at the moment.
But in all seriousness, from Aldinga, do you like just try to win the half an out score?
Yes.
Cove?
Yeah, but you're still got to play positive. I don't want this back, kicking backwards and trying to save the game because you're saving nothing.
We've got some live scores, Davo. The big match at Adelaide Oval between the Power and Swans has kicked off. Bit of an elimination final for both teams, I reckon.
Yep.
Go the
The
Swans.
Swans have kicked the first goal in the match. It's an 8-point margin at the moment.
Oh, fair enough. God, stop. I thought someone was killing you.
Power!
Bloody, who is it?
Go to
All
Power!
right, okay, ball comes forward. We'll get back to this game. And a nice buzzer Zachary has the ball, half back line. A little bit quiet. Now he gets a handball, goes across
so
towards the
wide.
scoreboard side. Now they straighten up. This is good. Goes long. There's a goat over the back. Hooper takes a nice chest mark. Now he goes wide. Who's there?
Good
Up
leg.
they go. And a good
done.
mark. And
That was a good mark, but it was all
Absolutely.
started
Very, very, very good mark.
from the good entry forward from Hooper.
that's right. Well, they moved it out and then they straightened it up.
He didn't just bomb it, he actually put it
Yep.
to the advantage of the forward.
It didn't go any further than 3 metres
So if
high.
anyone does want to know how to kick to a forward, watch that.
Yeah, absolutely. You're spot
That
on.
was great work.
Centimetre perfect. All right, in he comes. He goes for goal. They like it.
Yep,
Right.
well done.
Lucas Hunter,
Very well done.
2
there.
goals.
And that is their 4th goal, Aldinga. They are 4-3-27,
Now-
trailing Cove, 20-11, 133.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, hang on.
Was he not a 100
Plus.
100-plus goal kicker in the juniors at Christie's Beach, Lucas Hunter?
Yes,
yes.
and I know him because not
Yes.
only was he a footballer there, at the same time Shane Liam played there, was also a very good basketballer at the
Yes.
time with Forestville.
Yes,
Eagles.
Lucas Hunter is 100. Did he win the medal?
Oh,
no,
he's
just
got a
100 goals.
100 goals, I think.
He kicked 100 goals.
Really?
Yes. The other 17.
How come he's not
Absolutely.
at Christie's still, Davo?
Well,
Well,
I have to ask Christie's,
he
won't you?
gave the game away a while. So
I
I
think
don't
he
blame
stopped
him.
playing for a while, but he also he went off to basketball for
Yeah.
a while as well.
So he was a little bit disillusioned.
Well, I think he picked up on another sport as well for a
You
while.
can't do everything, man. Not like you. Not versatile. 1 minute you're commentating, next minute you're a rock and roll star.
I know. Just looking for that star bit would be nice.
All right, ball back in the middle of the ground. It's 20 goals,
10
to 4-2.
13 minutes in.
And we're
I say it's 4-3. They need every point at the
Yeah.
moment, Davo.
I think it's 4-3-2. Okay, the big goose got his fist to it. Unfortunately, it went to the opposition player there in Jones, who gets a kick forward. They go out wide. There's me man again. Hoffman gets a bit of a kick. He got tagged. Picked up here by Search. He goes towards that hot spot.
Oh, well done.
Jarrett.
Yeah, got the push
Well
there. Could have
done.
even got a free kick. Doesn't matter. He's pushed the ball forward. Now it comes back to the goal square. Mark by Aldinga on the goal
This is
line.
better. This is definitely a little better than they've been playing
Well, this
so
third,
far.
this third quarter is a lot better, even though they've been outscored. But they've,
Can I make a statement right now about Aldinga?
No,
yep,
Hoffman needs to play A grade every week. He is going to be a star.
yeah,
he's
absolutely.
excellent.
He is a
He's
star.
really great.
He's
Great
done
player.
enough right now for me to think that he does not miss another A grade game.
He is a very
Absolutely.
good
Well, I've got
player.
him down as best player, or
He's
certainly in
been
the top
brilliant.
3 for Aldinga. That is.
He has not looked out of place at all.
No.
Oh, good. He's done everything right. Like him, and considering this is his 7th quarter,
So if we look for positives out of today, that's exactly one of them.
that's
Yeah,
right. And
absolutely.
the coach board will be right onto that.
I love it.
I'm sure he will be.
And
Okay,
the
plenty of
coach
players.
has obviously made a few adjustments at half time. They've come out in a lot better space.
Well, I did
Aldinga.
walk past the change rooms. They were rewinding our call just to hear what we thought they could do. And they said, Goose in the ruck. Magic said Goose ruck. He's in the ruck now.
Or
Kick it
they-
lower. They're kicking it lower. And look what happens.
I heard them saying, how do we turn this thing off?
The bloke said, ham and cheese toasted sandwich.
They said that bloke with the mo. Don't let him anywhere near us.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right, back to the football. There they go wide. No, there's Goose. Comes at the ball 100 miles. Almost marked that. Would have just about paid it, but I'm playing favourites at the moment because I want a close game. And it goes out of bounds. Half-back flank here for the Sharks, or half-forward flank if you're a Cobra fan. They lead 20 goals to 4. I picked up nicely there from the back of the pack. Goes straight up in there about 100 metres. Comes to ground. One, two, he didn't pay it, that Hooper. He didn't pay it.
Mark.
And he didn't pay it.
How is that not paid?
Is that Tomo?
Sorry, the umpire is always right.
Is that Tomo?
Yes.
I'm not sure,
No,
but-
the umpire is always right.
All right, goes out wide. Picked up here. 1-2. That was nicely by Wadham. Gets
Hooper.
a handball to Hooper. Now, can they get caught? Percy gets a handball, misses his target. Now, the kick there was, well, he knew where it was going to Faruja, who with Busy Bee on his tail, goes out wide there, and they get the kick there, 24. He's not on my list.
Yes, Pestas. Nicholas Pestas.
Estes, is it? That's 24, isn't it?
Oh,
Okay,
great,
fair
Mark.
enough. Now they go forward, up towards the forward pocket. Has it stayed in, or what's happened? Goes across the ground, 1-2's in the goal square,
Uh-oh.
and I reckon
He's
he's
kicked a goal.
Lincoln Holder.
as
Salt.
points he's got. Well, goal is a goal, is it? Beg your pardon. So
Yep,
let's
so
have a look at that.
it's
So it looks like Holder.
21 goals, 11, 139. Cove, Aldinga 4-3, 27 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
Surprisingly, he's only kicked 2 today, Lincoln Holder. I thought he would have had more. He's definitely been, I guess, halfway.
Well, they've had Need,
Responsible for
Morris,
most of their
Galley, and
forward.
Holder. The 4 of them are down there. All got.
But he's been a lot of their attacks, hasn't he?
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm surprised he's only kicked 2.
He's been an important player.
Yeah,
well,
certainly.
they've all been pretty important.
Well, the gossip we heard, they might have another Holder next year. You know what I mean?
Yes, we did hear that, didn't we? Don't we?
He's had to blow the league right apart, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Put him in
Not
the
if I got anything to do with the boys.
No. 17
Going for
minutes.
4 in a row next year.
Oh, God. 70 minutes into this third quarter. 21 goals to 4. We're not worrying about points. Comes to ground. There's your man, Hoffman.
There he is, I'm
Gets a
telling
handle
you.
one. That's got to be too high, surely. Umpire agrees with me.
General, what was the Carlton player that had hair like that back in the day?
Cottagio.
That's the
Okay,
one.
here we go.
In
Go
the middle.
forward. Oh, there's a
Great
mark.
mark.
So
Lucas
Lucas
Hunter.
Hunter again.
Lucas Hunter again.
Does
They
remind
are-
me of that gentleman.
They have worked out how to get it into their forward 50 safely now, I think, Davo.
So Hunter, good player.
Excellent player.
And I'm sure he is the one that come from Christie's Beach. I think you're bang on the money
Yes,
there,
he
mate.
is.
Here, I'll go ask him. Hang on.
No, he is.
So, from 45 metres, can he kick his third goal? I think he
he's-
shanked it. Oh, that's got
dear.
that's got to be one of them.
Or not.
Oh,
Not
gosh.
Out on the
sure
floor.
what's happening there.
Well, I'm looking
dear.
for the Shizenhausen, but she's not on there.
The one day I'm not in the van and look what happens, it all falls apart.
Exactly. Okay, up they go. Big punch. Off hands and out of bounds here on the coach's box.
Yeah, he could play that Carlton player, couldn't he?
Vinny Cottagio.
Yeah.
Oh, Vinny.
He
Number
definitely
4.
could play.
Do we have a score from Adelaide Oval? Anyone?
Yeah, Carlton.
9-point lead. It's a 9-point lead to the Swans.
Go
1
the
goal to
Swans.
nothing.
All right, early days. Nicely scooped off there by the 21, which is Lucas Hill. Now he gets it on to Hayes. Lachlan goes up towards that hot spot again. Big punch there by the Goose. He's got it. Now he handballs it out. Not to the best. Well, he handballed out to a player that was under, having an opposition player right alongside of him. So not real smart there, the old Goose. And but picked up a free kick. Anyway, the player there was Wortley. So Wortley
Worked
wide.
hard for that.
Oh, absolutely. They've worked hard for a lot of stuff. They go back. Goose has got it now.
This is much better, though. Look at this.
Well, they played a better quarter, even though they obviously haven't won
Oh,
it.
he's-
Well, Goose sells a bit of candy,
And
gets
that's
the
the kick.
gypsy doodle, goes up towards the half-forward flank. Oh, yes! Hunter goes forward, and his busy bee pushed out.
That's a push, isn't it?
Player there.
Oh, gosh.
Faruja, he gets it over to two. Busy Bee's not out.
Galley,
Take it
yeah.
off. Galley's got it now. He's given up on the forward line.
Oh, dear.
Busy Bee is just taken off there. Gee, wasn't happy about that push. Up they go towards the wing position. Off hands. Almost a mark. 1-2. Just flicks it over the bottom and hopes like hell it lobs on somebody's chest.
a
And
ball in.
what have I missed?
It's a throw in.
He must have a brother Bumble.
What do you
Now,
I'm calling
Tommy,
him,
Bumblebee.
I'm calling him the
General,
minibus.
General,
Yep.
is Lockie Hayes is not the same Lockie Hayes that played with O'Sullivan Beach Lonsdale?
He could well be because he's been at South for quite a few years.
Yep, anyway, he's gone along there, and a mark almost to need, I think, but anyway, it's gone through for a rush behind.
Yep.
I think it's gone out of bounds. I think
Out of bounds, was it?
Aldinga, I believe.
Okay, so just wait. Umpire's down there with a goal umpire. They've got to have a little bit of
They've
a
got no
jimmy.
idea, have they? Come
No.
on, boys. Have you got that? What's it? That Benny Hill
That's
music
the
on
point.
there or something?
Yeah, no, well, I'm looking every time I press something, I'm going to press another one in a minute. I don't know what I'll end up with. Probably someone's funeral parade.
12, 140. Cove leading Aldinga 4-3.
Spark boss there.
27.
Oh no, it's gone out of bounds now. It's going to be a throw. There's some real confusion with this. So imagine what they have in the AFL, isn't it? No one knows what's going on. Everyone's picked it up. Okay, looks like over the back. Could have been Galley. Gets a handle out wide there. There is William. 1-2 tackled. High line
Surely
says the
that's
umpire. We're
odd.
going to have a ball up here. Centre half back
How
position.
far in, General?
Nearly 21 minutes.
Call it 21 minutes.
Bit of a lower scoring half, quarter.
Yep. Okay, so looks like Galley in the ruck now, getting a bit of a run, gets a tap, goes forward, picked up here by
That's
Crook.
shocking, kid.
Sorry, that was
that's
third
a one-hander
Way
again.
mark.
Pierce goes
That was an
one-hander.
excellent
That's
mark.
another one-hander.
Yeah, but the umpire didn't play it.
Did he not?
No.
Oh, that's rough.
So we've
Where's
got
the
a ball up.
feeder?
All right, in amongst the gum trees. Here we go. Koalas and all. Up they go around the pocket position again. In the forward pocket for Cove, which are kicking towards the northern end. They're 21-11 to 4-2 on the Air Diffusion scoreboard.
Oh,
And
Hoffman
looks
again.
like we're going to... Hoffman's in there again, is he?
He's a player. He's a player for the future.
Old Reese. Okay, we've got another ball up. 50, not 50, probably about 40 out from goal. That's the Cove goal. Big ruck go up there. Pushed forward by Cartwright for the Sharks. And it looks like we've got another ball up here. Just moved a little bit out to the flank in front of the new netball tennis courts out there. That way. Goes
Yes,
forward. And I reckon that's
The mark.
That's Holder, and he's in front where you need to be.
45-degree angle.
And
And
he
about
has
30 out
already
from goal.
kicked to the captain in this game. Already won this
Kick
quarter.
two. You're right, Matt. You could feel he's kicked more than two.
Yeah, I think he's had a lot more effect on the game, hasn't he?
Oh, absolutely. So here we do here to slot this one. Distance is not an issue. Got that little bit of an angle that he's going to have to...
He'd know that angle like the back of his
He
hand.
goes bang, and the umpire moves a couple of steps, but I don't think enough. Oh, hang on. What's
No,
going on?
It's a
that's
goal.
a goal.
It's a
That's
goal.
straight through the hole.
That
So,
is
Holder,
third.
third of the afternoon.
Yep, and that is the 22nd goal for Cove. They are 22-12, 146, leading Aldinga 4-3-27.
And that is...
Davo. The Vikings are coming. They've hit the front.
Oh, yes. Here we go, Damo.
Well, that's why I get the
Score
pace. They haven't we've got the pace. Anyway,
And there's actually 6 players for Aldinga now that have kicked 3 goals or more in this game.
1,
That's an
2,
even
3,
spread.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, for Cove,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
For Cove.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's an even spread.
It is, absolutely. All right, ball back in the middle of the ground. Moving into time on period of this third quarter. Young there, can't get much of a tap. Players all wrapped up.
And don't forget
Hart
our,
might be in there amongst all that.
don't forget our broadcast partners, the Woodcroft Tavern, SA Land Supplies, Air Diffusion, So Cloudy, JRF Bricklaying, Chris Hutton Home Loans, Youth in Sport, Dartfish, Archie's, and of course 40 Winks.
And don't forget to mention doubles are on Davo.
Doubles are on day. I thought you was talking tennis. Mixed doubles, I was like,
Yeah, doubles are on Davo.
right, ball out wide. I'm not feeling too well at the moment. All I've been doing is drinking lemonade water this afternoon. Okay, ball up here. Time on period, third quarter. It is all Cove. They're going to win. There's no doubt about that. Ball goes forward by Climbs. Carlaw again
well,
to the hot spot. I think the players missed that
Good
one.
pick up.
And a point.
Who was that? You picked that up, General. Who was that? That was very clean to blow his feet.
All right, we'll get a replay on that in a second. See if we can.
Very clean.
Yep,
The skill set there was phenomenal. Like just
Sublime.
the ability at pace to pick that up off the ground.
very
It's
good.
phenomenal.
All right, well,
Almost Gary Davenport.
oh, that's back in the day. Geez, you're going back a bit now. go up towards the half forward from behind. They're going to pick the ball up there. I reckon that.
Well, that's a push, isn't it?
Pierce, is it? Now they go out wide, not going forward, grabbed. Now he thinks about handballing to a teammate. He does. Spears the ball in.
Good leg.
Beautiful kick. How do you like it?
That's amazing. Great kick. Was that Riddle?
Yes, and this is Pleisters.
He'll kick this. He's got a big leg on him, this fella.
So Nick Pleisters is no, he's going to spear the ball in.
Oh, shocking.
Oh, that shows an as it's gone over the top. Player there's tackled. Handballs out wide to Pierce around the corner. And it's marked by Galley, is it?
Galley.
Gosh. Wasn't it just down this end only a couple of minutes ago?
Yeah, he's all over the place.
So he's already kicked 4
Yep.
in this
He's
game.
had a couple of shots for 5 and missed at the other end, so this is the easy ones, and he'll probably kick this one not too far out. Goes bang, looks good off the boot, and I'm marking that down for a goal.
Yes,
That's number
indeed.
5.
That is a convincing goal there, and it is 23-12. 152 Cove leading Aldinga 4-3 27 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
It's about 26 minutes into this third quarter too, so
Yeah, there's three-quarter time at Christie's and Aldinga 8-4. 52 lead Christie's 6-5 41.
Whoa, that's going to be a big last quarter there.
40s are back in front by 5 points, Davo.
whoa. Blow the siren. What can you do, Polly? Can you got any
Let's-
contacts or anything? Bring through to someone, please. All right, ball back in the middle of the ground. Okay, we're 27 minutes into this third quarter. It's probably still have 3 or 4 minutes to go. Up goes the rucks. It looks nice. Clearance here, by the way, of Hooper. Where's he kicked that? Not very good. So picked it up beautifully. Gee, he's done some good play, but his kick was absolutely Scheisenhausen. I'll press this button here.
Crickets! You've given him crickets!
I'm going through the buttons. I'm going to get one right in a minute. All right. Over back in the middle inside the forward. 50 here. Goes oh boy. I can't believe this. Plenty's had plenty. That's Jack. Yeah, they go out wide to the club outside. Pack goes up. Can't mark it. Comes to ground. Picked up there nicely by
Oh, you're gone, son.
32, which is Williams. Now he's grabbed. The 24 over goal. Is that Watch?
Good hands by Hoffman.
Watch more. So now they go
Here we
forward.
go.
Up towards. Here's a mark, and he's got it too. Oh,
He talked himself out of that.
Absolutely. Farrell, was it? I don't know. He's missed that one. He couldn't get it any better, and he's absolutely smashed that one. No good. 14 to Riddle. Jackson goes across the ground, finds a teammate there in Plenty, and Plenty is going for plenty of
Good leg.
meterage.
How good's that kick?
And he hits Holder, is it? The captain.
While he's lining up, scores in the Great Southern Footy League. Victor Harbour 75, leading Goulwood 32. The Chooks, Strathalbyn, 1 point ahead of Yank, 51 to 50. McLaren 70 to Waiponga Select 47.
Yep.
45 all at Encounter Bay, between Willunga and Encounter Bay.
Is that another goal there? No. That is a behind there, 23-13, 153 Cove, 4-3, 27 Aldinga.
And Langhorne Creek 19 points ahead of Mount Compass 75 to 56.
Magic notice the B grade's gone down to the packet there. They've moved.
I noticed that. I was
Following the
thinking
ball.
that.
Yeah.
Well, that's the Michael Galley G squad.
Yep. Oh, that's what it is.
Be
Okay.
a few of them.
Yep. Okay. Now Sharks. They go forward. Nice one to Hoffman, who marks it on the chest. Okay. It's.
Can a player that's got beaten by over 20 odd goals be best on ground?
Well, no, I think that's a bit rough. But he's certainly for Aldinga. He's certainly been.
Yeah, I'd say why not?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, that's shocking.
Uh-oh.
Just hit all the buttons, Davo.
Davo, what are you doing? It's lighting up like a Christmas tree. What's going on?
It's half time, 3/4 time here. The siren goes 23-13 to 4-2. It's all Cove, and we'll go through some goal scorers, I think.
Yes, indeed, we can there, Davo. We have 3 to Lockie Hayes, 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in that quarter there to Alexander Percy, 4 on the board to Ryan Need, just 1 in that third quarter. 3 on the board for Roger Morris, 5 to Michael Galley, just 1 in that third quarter. Lincoln Holder, the captain, with 3 goals, 2 in that third quarter. Dylan Search, 3 in the second quarter, and 1 in that third quarter to Jack Plenty. For Aldinga, Lucas Hunter kicked his second in that last quarter, and Billy Bissey, 1 in the third and 1 in the first.
Yes, sir. Very, very, very good. If you're a Cove supporter, Magic.
Look, I think you can take a bit of, I guess, a bit out of that quarter for Aldinga. They fought hard. They changed the way they're playing.
I thought it was
Obviously, and they
near
changed their system. So I'd be actually, if I'm Bez, I'd be happy with that. As much as you sort of look at the score and go, how can you be happy with that? Well, they changed the way they were taking the ball forward. They competed. You can't ask for any more than that. In terms of Cove, though, I'd be concerned that now Aldinga are starting to get a little bit of ascendancy in the game.
Yep.
Cove really need to push and really get the foot on the neck here, don't they? Because if Christie's are sort of around the mark of potentially losing to Aldinga, this game becomes even more important.
Oh, absolutely.
So
That's what we said at the start of the game. So there is a lot on this game for Cove, that is, of course. So here we go, 3/4 time, as we said. It is no doubting who's going to win this game, and there's going to be plenty of percentage for Cove, so that's good. And the Noarlunga and Christie's Beach game is on a knife's edge at the minute.
Migration started.
The migrations are all going down the other end there.
Do we know what the live ladder looks like for Hallett Cove?
Well, we're going to find out if they win.
At the
Depends.
moment, depending on how the game at Christie's is, it'd be probably equal points and just be percentage.
And I'm not sure that Cove would. They'll be closer. They're about 4% behind.
Yeah.
Well, I get a hell of a lot today.
That's right. So just it's going to be on percentage. They'll be equal on spots. It'll be percentage. I think they might just drop short.
This is certainly exactly what the doctor ordered if you're the Cove Footy
But
Club.
it puts them right back in the game.
It does.
And the play of,
Absolutely.
We've got some news coming from Adelaide Oval. Port have just kicked their first goal off of Zach Butter's boot. They are now 1-2 to 1-6 Sydney. It's a 4-point margin.
Jeez, it's a low-scoring game.
It is a low-scoring game. Glad I'm not seeing that
Was it
one.
the third quarter or something?
Just after quarter time.
you could probably. You can't beat him, but you'll learn. I know you already know, but oh boy, you can't beat the old
And
Magic Meister.
the final score in the under SANFL game today saw North Adelaide run out winners by 4 points over West Adelaide, 78-74.
Well, Westies a bit like South. They don't win too many, do they?
No, they don't.
South Women, on the other hand.
No. You start thanking people? What do you owe them some money?
Just getting ready for tonight, mate.
Have we got any updates from Happy Valley?
Yeah, Porties have gone home.
I'm a bit nervous. I can't even do this now.
If you win, Davo, like, is the lid literally off?
No, go well. Hang on. That's just got done by last week. Just it's good to know that they're still on the hunt.
Because you'd probably then cancel the Cockle trains. Weren't you getting that Olympic service this week?
It's due for a service, yeah.
Yeah, for service. Whereabouts you get that serviced?
At Port Adelaide, the trail race, the
That's
museum,
what I
the museum out there at
Down there, the
Lipton
Cockle
Street,
train.
Port Adelaide. You know well.
Absolutely. Yep.
Now,
All right, here we go. So it's slowly spinning on the Air Diffusion scoreboard. 23-13 is the score for Cove. 4 goals 2 is for the Sharks. Best they can do, Magic, is just to try and get a couple more
Just
goals.
compete, isn't it, really? You've just got to try and win the quarter. Keep getting a bit of more football into some of those young blokes that are playing today. Because, look, at the end of the day, you've got really not much else to take out of the game.
Put him in the middle. Put the young guys in the
Maggie's
middle.
leading Morford Vale. Morford Vale got 1 point.
Oh, wow. And that was a rush run, was it?
All right, okay, well, probably. Don't have to knock them down too much, Magic. I've got a point, all right? Just
Yeah, it's probably
got
a
1
rush.
point.
Oh, that's a sling.
All right, play on says the umpire. Hands in the air, picked up, and forward they go. Do the Cove. Nice mark,
Strong
nice
hands.
lead, and I reckon that's Ryan Need out there. I reckon he's got that. He's handballed over. Search is on the run. He's going to go for goal. No, he's going to spear it into Faruja.
Fudgy.
What's he doing down there,
He's
Fudgy?
gone up forward, Fudgy.
He's come out of it. I reckon he was in the B grade cheer squad there. He's been sitting in there for a quarter because we didn't see him much
Well, I've
last
seen
night.
him reaching for the esky and then realise, hang on, I've got to get a mark here.
So Faruja, who's usually the sweeping centre halfback flanker for him, does a magnificent job there. He's going to have a shot from goal. From 25-30 out from goal. He goes bang as he kicks
He's
it
kicked
halfway. Back player. No way, Jose. Straight through the high
Oh,
ball.
Fudgy.
And that's his first for the afternoon. The coach is mixing the players up.
yep, and that is the 24th goal there for the Cove. They are 24-13, 159. Aldinga 4-3-27 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
We have to start thinking about who we're going to give these pair of thongs to.
Well, that's right. Yeah. Well,
Jeez,
whose
it's going
job's
to be
that?
hard to pick. Surely that's Polly's job.
Yeah, I think I did say
We'll
that.
work that out. We will work that out.
Well, you've got 20 minutes to think,
All right.
think of it. Okay, up they go. Right, gets
How
the
many
tap.
pairs do we have?
1. Oh, boy, Cameron gets caught and crunched. Umpire says what? Oh, a bit of a swing.
Aldinga,
I think he's got a
free
free kick there. Yes, he has. I reckon that's Clark, I reckon.
Might be right there.
So he's going to... he's done some good things, this Clarkie. That might be one of them. Picked up here by Mitchell, or got the handball, running past. There,
nice mark.
Oh, there's a beauty by Buzzer Crow, I reckon.
That's the old
Is
minibus, isn't it?
That's Bumblebee.
Oh, is that Bumblebee again?
Yeah,
It is
minibus.
too.
There he is.
Wow, he's had he's kicked 2. He's missed 1 from the goal square, and
He's had a couple of other shots too.
he's had a couple
Here
of
he
shots.
goes.
Hadn't been the worst player by anything. In fact, if he kicks 3 out of 4 goals or 5 goals,
Kicked a
he's got to
couple.
be in the best players. Oh, Bumblebee! Oh,
Right
split
over the
that
other
middle.
one's
Oh,
Yes, he has kicked that, and they are on the board for the fourth quarter. 5 goals, 3, 33. Aldinga trailing Cove 24-13, 159 on the Air Diffusion Agency.
if you kick
scoreboard.
3 out of 5 goals with limited ball down, then you've got to be on the best player somewhere, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's been pretty good.
He's kicked 60% of their score.
60%, yeah. Well, someone like Magic and we have to work out what you're talking about, but you're right.
No, I've got no idea about that.
He's kicked
He's
3 out of
played
5.
well.
Absolutely. Okay, Young's done all right too in the tap. Hasn't had a lot of the ball around the ground, but he's still played a pretty fair game. They go forward, almost a mark, comes out of the bread box. Player there just handballs up in the air. Knee kicks the ball forward, and
Oh, bounce back in!
Oh,
That actually hit the point post.
I think it may have too. Let's have a wait. No, he's kicked the ball backwards. We're going to have to see a replay of this because you won't believe it unless you see it. Needs
It
got
did hit the point
No,
post.
it's going to go backwards to.
I reckon it's hit the
Oh,
paddle.
we've got to get a replay on this. Have a look. The ball actually stopped.
It did.
It did. It's come off the point
It
post.
hit the line right in front of the point
That's
post.
why it's bounced back.
Exactly.
That's why it's bounced back. It would have been a goal. The player was shooting. So,
Search here. Search.
So Search is going to have a shot for goal. He's kicked 3, so he's had a day and a half. Talk about best players, he would be a candidate, I would feel. Goes long and strong, and he's got it. 4
That's a
goals.
great leg.
And that, in some ways, is a bit of a give me.
That is his 4th goal, and it's the 25th goal for Cove. Davo, it's 25-13, 165. For Cove, Aldinga 5-3-33.
Well, we're going to send that one into the goal umpires for research, but anyway, it can happen to anyone. All right, there we go. 25-5 plus points, and we're about
4 minutes,
5 minutes into this final quarter.
What do you do here, Davo? If you're a Bez, what do you get
you've
the
got
players to take out from this last
just
quarter?
play your best game and try and win the corner. He almost got a free kick there. It was Hoffman again. I'm just very impressed with him. Though the ball comes back now through Cove. They've just got to stand the mark, don't miss their marks, and straighten up when they kick. Hit their targets. Don't keep going out wide and booting it straight up in the air. I don't like it when you boot it straight up in the air unless you're absolutely under all sorts of pressure. Ball up, wing position, out of side of the clubhouse. Scoreboard side of the ground. Up they go. There's Zach Young, nice chip forward. Picked up here by the Goose, flicks it back to Hoffman. He thinks about it, now he goes long, uses the left boot like that, and for the behind was a beautiful mark by the 14, which is Jackson Riddle.
He's been pretty good player.
Yeah, he's been very good. They've had plenty of them. Been very hard to pick it. Up they go. Looks like Holder from behind the captain gets thumped over the boundary line.
Lucky we've got a whole box of Archies.
Oh, come on, you can't do that. There's your man there's just going off of Hoffman. He looks like
Dear. Hopefully he's not.
This looks like a hit, but he's obviously knackered. He's played 2 games of footy today.
Played really well.
Absolutely.
Played an amazing game.
Handball in the air by Pierce. Picked up here again by a teammate there. I reckon that was Thomas. Goes forward. And better not make a mistake here. Now they get a nice handball out wide. Picked up there by Rose, Cooper Rose. And he will find...
He's been okay today, Jarman.
Jarman has been very good, along with Braden Hooper. So 2 good players have played very serviceably rather than great. Oh, there's the market
very good
Mike.
He didn't pay
That was a great
Didn't you pay it?
No, he didn't pay
Oh, strike, I think.
Umpire's always right, Davo.
Well, I haven't made a comment on that, but I won't now. Umpire's always right. Surely not. Okay, picked up here by Pierce, although he runs over the boundary or gets
Can
pushed
I
over
ask
the
a
boundary.
question, General? You're an umpire. Why is the umpire not throwing the ball straight up? He seems to be throwing on an angle towards that way, like forward, when he does ball ups. Is that what's going on there? Is that right? Or is there a reason for that?
No, it should be coming straight up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I've noticed he's been doing that all day.
Okay, so that almost should have been a throwing of the ball, as the
Well, that's
crowd
high.
said. Underneath that is Hayes.
That's almost assault the way he hit him that hard.
Okay. And the player there was Goodson, so he goes forward
That's better, Davo.
to Wadham. So Wadham, yeah, absolutely. Now they go.
Have you seen his
long.
game, guys? Obviously, his debut today, Goodson.
Yeah.
What I'm sorry.
Yep, I thought he's done some good things. Yeah.
Showed enough.
No
Back
disaster.
with Cove.
I wouldn't you playing in the side. There's 25 goals down. It is
Jack
very, very
Plenty.
difficult there. Plenty's had plenty, and he might even be your best player.
Oh, wow, that was a good
Picked up
mark.
here by. I reckon that was Faruja. He's got it. He's trying to do the.
That's holding the ball.
That's holding the ball. Absolutely. If that's not holding the ball, I'm going to walking home. So good tackle in the end. Tried to do a little bit of Dusty Martin.
Yes.
Didn't work. And the player is.
The finger player looks like
He's got one in the family jewels, I reckon.
That's no
I
good.
think he's checking if they're both
Hopefully
there.
he's okay.
Yep, he's.
Here comes the trainer or the runner.
There won't be too much action from him.
Ouch. 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 Hopefully he's alright. Ollie, any comments on the game?
could be
Honestly,
ribs
I
for
actually
Jagger.
don't know what to say.
Mitchell, if that's Mitchell Jarrett and he's coming off injured, he must
yeah.
be almost dead
It's
because
just
he's hard
about-
as a cat's head.
It is too, Mitchell.
He's hard as a cat's head.
Yep.
He must be injured.
He's real sucking in the big ones.
Okay,
He'll be
so
right.
you'll be right. That's what we all say. Okay, up towards the half forward. There's a nice mark. Is that all
What's
right?
happening there?
No, it must be holding us up. So free kick to the Sharks. We're about 9 minutes in. Last quarter. Spears the ball out wide. That was Watchthorn.
I think it's all slowed down a little bit all round, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think the pace has gone out of the go. We know who's
this
going to win the
quarter.
game, and I think you might be 100% right. They swing around. Now they goes for the kick. That's a nice long kick. Can't be too much breeze. Yes, we've already said it's a Zephyr. Go out wide. Backwards they go. Picked up here by the 21, which is Lucas Hill. Goes across the ground. Galley down there in the back lines now. He's everywhere. So Galley had a pretty good game. Kick 4. And I open my mouth and said he's due for a 10. Hasn't kicked one since.
Holder.
Goes out wide. Holder will mark it. Mead has got it now. And Mead marks it on the chest in front of the clubhouse. Now handball over to a teammate. He takes a step back now. He's not sure what he's going to do. Now he'll go wide. And I reckon that's the captain. It is. Holder, Lincoln has got it. Too far out to score, but he's going to go to the hot spot. Up they go, can't mark it. Here's down.
Great work by Goose.
In actual fact, that was well
That was
done.
good work. Good work by
Lucas
Aldinga.
Payne knocked it through for a rush behind.
And that is
In
sorry.
In the GSFL, Victor Harbour 95, Goolworth 44. A goal in it between Yankalilla and Strath. Strath's leading 70 to 64.
Okay.
McLaren 82 to 66
14
from
points.
Waiponga. Still 3/4 time, 45 each at Encounter Bay. And here come Mount Compass. They're 10-10-70. Langhorne Creek 11-10-76.
Very close. Okay, they get the ball. They go forward now, Aldinga. This is good. Inside the forward 50. Leads the chase out there is Jackson the Riddle. And holding the ball, says the crowd, the Aldinga crowd at least. And I think the umpire's going to come in with ball her up. So right in front of the Air Diffusion scoreboard,
Which reads 25, 14, 166, 53, 33 Aldinga.
Yep, that's about right. How I see it. A big ruck go up, 20 odd players around the ball, but hard to for anyone to do anything, to be quite honest. They go out wide, picked up there now by Riley Jones, who builds the ball back towards the wing position from behind. Great mark there.
Excellent
Crotchner,
mark.
Harper, and Hoosner has got the mark here on the wing position. 3-goal kicks out from goal. He boots the ball
That's a
forward.
better kick.
Looking for Hunter. Up they go. Now there's Galley went up
What's
before
happened there?
acceptances. He gets the free kick. Not sure why that was. Must have got pushed, I reckon. Goes out wide. They've been very good this afternoon of doing that. They go out very wide. There's players running everywhere. Lucas Hayes has got the ball now. 1-2. Handball around. Everyone gets a touch here in this club. They go forward and the lead. Wow,
Very good mark.
Great mark there.
Take gun.
To the 23, which is Take Gun.
Gun.
So Gun has not got a goal.
No.
Shooting blanks
Might
today.
be about to change all of that.
I'm sure he's had a shot for goal. He must have kicked a couple of points. But anyway, there's plenty of others doing the work. So
For the Cove, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
looks like he's got it. That might be. Oh, look at him get around him. I tell you, they've come from everywhere. Oh, that's terrific. That must be his first kick goal for the club or something.
26, 14, 172 to Cove. 5-3, 33 Aldinga on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard. Are they going to hit the 200, Davo?
Oh, every chance. That must be his first goal for the club, gun or something, because they got around him from full back to full forward and got a big rousing applause there.
Right, it's not his debut today, is it? I wouldn't have
Well,
thought.
it said something. I'm not sure what it is, but I like the way he kicked that goal. Ball back in the middle of the ground. Right, Zach Young behind, can't do anything. Picked up here. That's well done. Nicely worked forward by Braden Hooper. Does a bit of a twist and
Abbott.
gets it there. Abbott has got it now, taking the mark. He will swing around on the right and go towards the clubhouse side. Two up, go up there. Can't mark it. Was Riley Jones. Come down. There's Clark has been very good for a young fella, Cameron, and he sees the ball. Goes into a ball up there on the wing position clubhouse side. That's where it is, right in front of the coach's box. The Cove.
Mitchell Jarrett's back.
So Jared's back in, so he's
Just had his lung removed.
That's right. Hooper gets the kick forward. It's a bit of a worm burner. So and there's a big crunch. That's got to be holding the ball, I would have thought. Didn't see him coming. And the player there, I reckon, is Farrell, who's got the ball. So Farrell swings around. Now he goes long.
25.
Top of the score.
It's 25.
He's got 25, has he?
Something's happened there. I don't know whether.
Well, I'd say that's 50 because that's not 25. Have a look, we're still going.
I think he's giving him 2, Davo. Something's happened there.
Okay, so a bit of adjustment. So this will be.
Surely this is
Farrell
another
was-
goal
well,
for.
Oh, well, he's got a metre. He's got a metre to go. I think he's kicked it, hasn't he? Well, no one was watching. So Jack Farrell gets his first for the afternoon.
And that's the 6th goal there for Aldinga. They are 6-3-39, trailing the Cove 26-14, 172.
It must have been significant to get 2 25s.
Yeah, well, we
Must have kept
one way away. We
something
can't
there.
really see from here, so there's no point in guessing. But obviously it was verbal because there was no.
Stepped over the mark. I reckon the majority of 25 or 50 metres is just marks.
Okay. All right.
That was Mitchell Jarrett, yes?
No, Jack Farrell.
No, Jack Farrell, number 2.
Ah,
It's number 2. I'm
thank
with
you.
thinking that's
Thank you
Jack
very
Farrell.
much.
All right. Waiting for ball up. Players getting into position. We're, about 15 minutes into this last quarter. Young gets the tap out wide. There's a soccer forward there by Hoffman. He's back on. Magic, so that's good there.
That is very good.
Now they go forward here, picked up here by the Sharks. They go for goal. It's been chopped off. And the mark there is Gully. He's playing in defence now. So after kicking 5 goals in the first half. So Gully with the ball, playing full back, I think. And kicks the ball out wide to a teammate, Roger Morris. So Morris with the ball.
It's like a training run now, isn't it?
They're just
circle work.
Yeah, they're not even. We're not even running. They're just walking. Stolt, they're looking for from behind. Can't. It was Buzzer Cove.
How far in are we, General?
16.
16. 16 minutes.
16 minutes.
Stolt. And,
I'd probably almost
didn't
say
hit the
nearly.
player, so there's going to be another 25.
That last goal kicker wasn't actually Jack Farrell. It was Bradley Cook who's changed his jumper from number 11 to 2.
Okay.
Oh, okay. There
okay.
we go.
So can I just say, they've actually kicked 2 goals apiece this quarter.
That's good. Well, hang on. Stolt's going to come in for 55.
Till this
He'll go
last second.
long, and I think he's missed.
He has.
He's missed.
So no score there. Absolutely. So there we go. Player off there is Youngie. And new player on. So looking to kick the ball back into play here. We're about 17 minutes gone. Last quarter, 26-15 to 6-2. When he go, and up they go, almost a mark there, the 25 Cartwright, comes to ground, handballs over the back,
better.
1-2,
Much
and
better.
finally gets his kick away is Lucas Payne.
Until
And
then.
then he just turns the ball
Right,
over, which
Jones.
is what they've been doing all afternoon. Now they go long. Ferrugia in the hot spot in front. The Rogers, as it goes, the 8, which is Rose, beg your pardon, Cooper Rose, gets it out wide. Ferrugia's got it now. He goes around the corner looking for a teammate there in Pierce. That many players in the forward 50, it's pretty hard to do too much at all. Get some space, that's what I'm talking about. Goes over the top there to Holder, goes for goal and goes bang.
Yep, and that is Holder's 4th goal there, the 27th goal for the Cove, 27-15, 179, leading Aldinga 6-3, 39 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
Okay, there we go. Another goal. Beautiful work there by the Cove. Looks like they're heading for 30 goals.
Speaking of goals, Sydney have kicked the last 2 at Adelaide Oval. Now lead by 18 points coming towards half time.
Well,
Okay.
that's ridiculous.
Just a game probably.
Well, don't you laugh because the Vikings are up by 7 points.
Whoa. Yeah, well, that's something I expected, so I'm not too worried about it. Although I can cry if you want me to. Okay, player there, Ryan Need.
They wrote a song about that, didn't they?
Did they? Oh.
They did.
Right. Now they sell a little bit of candy here, tries to go forward, does it nicely and finds his target, Max is sweet. Haven't seen much of him today. Where's Max been? Has anyone seen? We haven't called his name much, Magic.
He's done enough, though. He hasn't really had to do too much, though, has he, really?
No, he can't all get kicks. So Max, sweet, no goals to him as of yet. He's about to have a shot. And 27-15, 177 to 6-2, 38. Shot on goal, and I think it's going to be one finger. The old one finger salute.
Just the one behind there, 27-16, 180. Cove leading Aldinga 6-3, 39.
All right, what are they going to do here? That's the big question. Cooper Rose goes out wide. He's gained a lot from the B grade the Mike Galley grandstand there. Now they kick the ball forward. I reckon that's by Watchmore. Goes up towards the middle ground. Nice kick around the corner by Climbs Carlaw. And a mark there to the old Frugerana. Fudgy's mark one again. Kick one goal. He's going to go for two now. James Fruger. Fudgy, they call him.
He's going back.
Here we go.
Well, he's just about at the tennis courts. Isn't
Is this going to be their 28th goal?
he? Okay, let's have a look. In he comes. It's very quiet now. People are just wanting a home time, I would think.
Yep.
Fruger gets himself a goal.
28 16 over 6-3 39 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
It's the wrong one. Well, I think we've lost that other one we like. Magic?
No, I just think you're pushing the wrong button, mate.
Are we? What about this one?
Nope.
I've tried them all.
General, do something.
No, yeah, I'll turn him off in a minute.
How far in now, General? Are we into time on?
No, we're 20 minutes.
Yep, still looking for it.
Was absolutely shizer.
I pulled that one.
I
it didn't work.
feel like some of these players out there might be just about ready to back up.
I think some of the radio commentators here have just about had enough too. It's a bit hard here. 28-16 to 6-2, and we're about 20 minutes into this last quarter. Players crash their way through, and the Goose has got himself a free kick. There's Hoffman. He's been terrific for someone who's played 8 quarters of football. Goes forward, up towards the forward 50.
Buzzy B.
Buzzy B's been caught holding the ball, is he? Free kick here to the
They've definitely
Cobbles.
found a player in Hoffman, though. He's done very
He's
well.
fabulous.
Yep,
He's
absolutely.
been excellent.
If he's not in the top 3, something wrong. That's for Aldinga I'm talking about. Yeah, they go back there. It's, Percy, Alexander. He's had kicked 1 goal this afternoon. Ball's probably going to go out of bounds. It does. Right in front of the coach's box, the Cove coach's box here. And players, was Riley Jones there and Lachlan Hayes, who's kicked 3 this afternoon, saw the ball out. They go inboard. That's not very good kick, especially when the players you've got there aren't able to bend their back. They've got it now. That could be a little bit too much there. Free kick to the Sharks. And a player that's... Not sure if that was the player, I thought it was the other player that got the free kick. Rose has got it now.
Another
Goes
shocking
forward.
kick.
Now here's Hoffman. He's got the ball, now goes back.
He's a great
Bit
player.
of push off there, bit of Dusty Martin style.
we go.
Here they go, 1-2, up they go, almost marked it, or tried to mark it, was Buzzaco, comes to ground, flick it over, Buzzaco's got it, now he's dropped it, dropped it, and that's
Everyone's
not much
dropped
good.
it.
Everyone's dropping the pill at the moment, and what's the
Everyone
umpire
has dropped it.
We'll just ball it up. I think they've had enough. 22 minutes gone.
It's been a long afternoon.
Norlunga have beaten Christie's 12-5-77 to 7-8-50.
Okay, so this makes it very interesting for Cove, because they're obviously going to win today. So,
I wasn't aware that we could stop the game for cramp.
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, well, they did it in the AFL. Now the player says it's okay. So, all right, fair enough. And that is Wortley. Okay, up they go. Inside the forward 50, around the 50-metre mark. Picked up by Wortley. He mucks it up. Now picked up by a teammate. Goes forward, up towards Faruja, into the square. Comes down, and the player sweep runs into the goal. And he didn't have a goal, but he has now.
That is his first, and that's the 29th goal for Cove. They're 29-16, 192, leading Aldinga 6-3-39.
11 goal kickers.
That'd be pretty pleasing, wouldn't it, from a Cove point of view, Magic? Wouldn't you? 11 goal kickers?
Absolutely.
All right, so we are about a minute and a half of time on. What are we at? 8 goal scorers, haven't we? 8 goals.
We've had 8 goals, yep, this quarter.
Just trying to work out how much time on that would be. If you said a minute a goal, that's 8 minutes. And we're about 2 minutes in, so another good 6 minutes to go. That'll make you enthralled, team. Okay, Young gets the tap, goes out wide. Hoffman grabs the ball, He tapped that. That was clever work. He's got it now. Now he sockers it. The goose bends down. Goose takes off.
Oh, well
now
done,
he goes
Goose.
long on the lead. He's got it.
great
And
running.
Great mark. Is that Hunter? No.
It is.
It is Hunter.
That was a really, really good passage of play there by Aldinga.
Yeah.
Good on them at this point in this really difficult game for them. Good on them.
Absolutely. So he's going for his third, all in the second half. That was a good sprint, good mark,
Yep.
good play. If you can finish it off, it'll be terrific work. So Hunter, in he comes. He goes bang. Not bad off the boot.
Yep.
Is it going to hold its
Straight
line?
through, I
I think
reckon.
it has, or has it? Let's have a wait on the goal up line. Yes, sure is. 3 goals for Hunter.
Yep. Indeed. He's played well. That is the 7th goal there for Aldinga. 7-3-45. Aldinga trailing Cove 29-16. 192 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
Okay.
Score from Happy Valley. Happy Valley 12-7.
Ran away with it.
49-10. Still going.
3 goals. Yep. Probably
They
a bit
can-
too much, but anyway, they're around the mark, the old Crocodiles.
Doing well.
Valley's still the side to beat, by the looks of it. Okay,
Absolutely.
up they go. Right, gets the tap, comes wide, bounces off a couple of boots here. There, 24. I still can't find that because he's not on the list. He must.
Yes,
it's a
he
bit-
is.
Right, mate.
Policed
Police this, 24. Beg your pardon. Sorry, sir.
That
and it's a miss.
And a miss.
Looks like Braden Hooper's kind of come off. He doesn't look like he's running too comfortably.
29-17, 193 Cove. Can they hit the 200?
Okay, ball comes back into play. Oh, front end there. That should have been a free kick, and it is to Cameron Clark. Clark's done some good things.
Well
6
done.
that was barely 10, probably 10 and a half metres. That's all right. Or 50. Is it 10 or 15? 15, isn't it?
Cartwright.
Cartwright will go back.
Jeez, I tell you what, from the last 2 kicks this
Right.
bloke's had, he's keen kicking it back there.
Yeah,
This could go straight to a Cove bloke.
I could go anywhere. So Rose, there's a good mark to Hunter again.
They need to get Hooper off because he's struggling with an ankle.
Oh,
The
it's Zach Young. Beautiful.
last thing they need
And
at the
that's
moment
good.
is for that to get any worse.
Ouch.
Oh, God, it's strike me. He's had a kick and a push at the same time. He's gone forward, up towards the half-forward flank in front of the scoreboard there. Cove 29-17 to 7-2. We're, what are we, 26 minutes. And we've got a free kick now. They go long. This is Cook, goes up towards the hot spot. 1-2, the
well
mark.
That's the goose.
I reckon that's
Very,
the
it
goose.
sure is. Very well done. Great mark there.
So,
So if they kick this, they would have kicked pretty much half of their score in the last 10 minutes.
well, they have because they had 4-2, didn't they? Now
Yep.
this would be 8 goals. And he's missed it. Oh, yes.
Has that? Yeah.
And the old goose.
7-4-46. Aldinga. 29-17, 193 Cove.
Okay. Wait for the ball to come back, and there he goes. Nice big sweets,
Huge
having a
kick.
sweet spot at the moment.
Huge
He's
kick
just
there.
kicked a goal a minute ago now. He's got the ball, wing position on the tennis court, netball courts.
I see what you did there. You said having a sweet spot.
Yeah.
I saw what you did, Davo.
Yeah.
I heard your joke.
All right. Now, what's happened now? I've missed the play there and it's gone
throw.
back. So a throw there, and
And 50 metres.
well,
Nah,
he should have
just-
grabbed that. He
Should have
done
done it.
All right, so Jared, what's he going to do? He's just, I think he's plumb tuckered. He's just moving around there. Kicks the ball forward. Oh, there's
Well
another
done.
goose.
Yep.
Another,
Stepping up.
there's another goose is good at in the back lines. Magic. You'd be tempted to put him at full forward, wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like a
Oh, well
Look at that
done.
mark there again.
Great mark.
all right,
Strong mark.
all right, up they go. There's a good mark there.
They just don't have the cattle.
No, that's right. So Lucas Payne marks it in the half back line. Now he kicks it out wide to a teammate who goes long. Sweet again, up again, takes another good mark.
very strong mark
He's having
there.
a very sweet spot at the moment. He
There
can't do
you
a
go,
thing,
Davo.
a thing wrong.
Max Sweet.
Oh, Sweet Cheeks is going all right.
Yep. So he goes.
Now, what's this all about?
Oh, 25 again. Hadn't seen one all quarter. Now they're blowing the whistle all the time. Jarrett will go for the punch. That's dropped on
he
the
dropped
ground.
it.
Almost marked. It was the need. And we're going to have a ball up 12 metres out from goal. Okay.
9 minutes in.
This siren must be any second.
Right, ball to the ground. Tries to get a bit of a kick. Goes backward. Around the corner there was Payne. I think he's got it. Lucas
Yes,
Payne.
he has.
Whoa, they got it.
Lucas Payne, I think that is his
Sorry,
first.
Lucas Hill.
No, Lucas Hill. Wrong one.
Lucas Hill.
My fault.
21.
21. That's his first goal of the game, and that is the 30th goal there for the Cove. 30, 17, 199.
Wow.
Well, that's Lucas Hill just putting him in a bit more of world of pain.
That's 12 goal scorers, isn't it?
It is.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
Just for the statisticians.
199 to 46.
Certainly is.
All right, ball in the middle of the ground. We've got to come up to the 30-minute mark. We tipped that could probably be the case. Shan't be too far away now. The final siren. Up they go. Right, gets a tap. Fighting it amongst his teammate there. All wrapped up is the Aldinga player, so it's not going anywhere. We're going to ball it up. Young was the player there. Young will go up. He's tried hard. Given away 5 or 6 inches. Picked up there nicely by Cartwright, who goes up towards the half forward inside 50. Almost a crunchy mark. There was a crunchy mark in the end. That is
Abbott the mark that.
Abbott was, yep. Sean Abbott. He's the cricketer. Okay, they go backwards. Picked up. Handball comes to ground. There goes the side.
There it is.
Everybody out of pain.
And the final score there, 30 goals, 17, 199 Cove, over the top of Aldinga, 7-4, 46 on the Air Diffusion Agency scoreboard.
Okay, what was it? 199, was it? Yeah.
Tough watch if you're an Aldinga fan.
199. Would you like the goal scorers there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, for the Cove, 3 goal. Sorry.
I'm just going to say we need to get best player. We need to get that organised. So
Okay.
have we got a?
Oh, our best player for the Archies.
We've got to go and get him. That's all. So.
I say my view is either Search or Galley. Although I must say I totally agree with Magic on the Reese Hoffman.
I think you've got to give it to the Cove.
Search or
For
Galley?
me. It'd be search for me.
Plenty was pretty good.
Ollie,
I'd go with Plenty. His name came up plenty of times.
Boom, boom.
see what you did there, Ollie.
But no, I would go search. I think anyone that's kicked 4 goals from the midfield and provided probably around more than that himself would have to be
I
stiff.
haven't got a
to not
problem,
get
but it'll be up to the boss.
General?
General.
Yeah, give it a search.
Right, there you go.
There we
All
go.
done.
Do you want me to go get him?
Yep.
All right. Shall I go through the goal scorers in the meantime?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. For the Cove, as you said, plenty of goal scorers, starting with Jack Plenty. He got 1 in the 3rd. Lucas Hill, 1 in the 4th. Tate Gunn, 1 in the 4th. Dylan Search, who we are awarding best player, got 4, 3 in the 2nd, 1 in the 4th. Lincoln Holder, the captain, also with 4, 1 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th. Michael Galley with 5, 2 in the 1st, 2 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd. Roger Morris, 3 goals, 2 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd. Ryan Mead, 4 goals, 1 in the 1st, 2 in the 2nd and 1 in the 3rd. James Ferrugia with 2 there in that 4th quarter. Max Sweet with 1 in the last quarter. Alex Percy, 1 in the 3rd. And Lockie Hayes, 3 goals, 1 in the 1st, 2 in the 2nd. For the Sharks, we have Bradley Cook with 1 in the 4th. Lucas Hunter played an excellent game in difficult circumstances. 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 3rd and 1 in the 4th. And Billy Bissey also played an excellent game amongst a hard game. 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 3rd and 1 in the 4th. And I think Magic has found Dylan Search there. Have we found the Archies? I think we've found the Archies.
We have found them. Yeah.
And I imagine we're going to be handing over to Magic and Dylan Search in just a moment for this presentation.
Yep, and great product is the Archie's footwear, as you've explained. Some of the better players, that's why we're getting ourselves ready. Good for Aldinga. Hooper was good. Jarman was good. Mitchell Jarrett, as usual. Lucas Hunter with 3 goals out of 7. He's got to get a mention. Zach Young tried hard. And Bissy, old Billy Busy B, kicked 3 as well. But a big shout out to Reece Hoffman. He was fantastic. He played 2 games there, so he was absolutely fantastic.
Not many can do that in the losing side,
No,
too.
that's right. So we're going to go to some presentations now. We've got Magic out there. Over to you.
Here we go. Welcome to the Siren to Siren filming footy. Best on ground, Dylan Search. Interesting game of footy today. Obviously, tough game for Aldinga. You managed to kick 4. Everyone shared it around. What do you think after the second half? You guys lost a little bit of momentum. Why was that?
I think probably because we got that big lead at the start, we probably just took it a bit easy in the second. But I thought in the last quarter we pegged it back, and it was a good win. Good fight from the boys. So
Important win. Obviously, Christie's Beach lost today to Noarlunga, which puts you guys back in contention of the 5. How important is a win like this? Bit of momentum going into that real tough part of the season.
Yeah, I think if we can get a few wins on the roll here, like I think we got Noarlunga and Iron Bank coming up, so if we can get 4 or 5 in a row, it'll be huge. And percentage is also key, so big win today helps with that. So
beautiful. Now you've got the rest of the team here with you. There, is there anyone you want to chuck under the bus?
Fudgy, chuck him on the bus. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
All right, cheers, mate. Congratulations. A pair of Archies for you. Well done. Enjoy. Cheers.
Zero goals, obviously all terrific. Dylan Search, he kicked 4 goals from the middle, plenty of the ball, and he had that from the first quarter, so that's what put him in front of perhaps some of the others. Jack Plenty, the 5, he kicked a goal, had plenty of the ball, another good play. Nicholas Pilsters was good as well. Turner, we could name the lot there because they had plenty of ball, but far too good this afternoon. Any further comments on the game, the summary? What do you got?
I just think it was a tough day for Aldinga. They're just unfortunately just don't have enough cattle at the moment, do they? All the injuries are killing them. Unfortunately, it's the same old Aldinga again, isn't it? You know, they're just unlucky. They just have such a great build up to the pre-season, and you know everything looks so positive, but then they just get a couple of injuries and just goes from there. So hopefully they can stick together and can fight the season out and hopefully get a bit of momentum going forward for next season, because it's unfortunately
now the big
not a
thing.
good look.
The big thing now is that we've had some other games, of course, and some results have come in, and a couple of games.
The cat out the bag there to Dylan Search. Christie's lost, and his eyes lit right up. So
we'll get some updates
important
there from the general, because these are going to affect the listeners out there for next week.
Well, you especially. You okay?
No, I suppose taking a seat. I'm not well.
Well, Noarlunga beats Christie's.
And that's a big thing. Let's just
That's a massive.
we don't have to talk too much about it because we've got a week to do it, but that actually brings them down or makes them even on points with Cove. So for all the Cove supporters out there, you're now even.
It's great for the comp because it makes it very, very even
And
for
of course, Noarlunga go up again. So now they're only 1 game out plus percentage. That could be the trick. The Christies have got the better percentage.
They just do whatever you don't. They're Noarlunga. When you think they're dead and buried, they just come from nowhere, don't they?
That's right. So anyway,
Brunella beats Iron Bank.
what was that by? Just roughly.
144 to 66.
Okay, good. Yep, 10 goals.
Valley's 13-7 to 9-12.
13 to 9. So they went away about 4 goals in the end. So that's pretty much.
That'll be a bit different when they get their 5 players they're missing, Happy Valley too. So use it cooked.
And Flaggies. Flaggies 33-18 to 1-1 from Morpheville.
Oh, jeez, okay.
Oh, Morphy, you got kicked to goal.
Yeah, they did.
Well, he'll be in the best place.
And
What's the other game? This one, haven't we?
Flaggies.
40s, or Happy Valley.
We got them all. Noarlunga, Brunella, Flaggies.
All right.
Here.
And Cove. All right. So, all right. Interesting day's results.
Now, I have to ask a question here. If you're sitting there looking at the ladder and you were looking at everyone where they're at the moment. Would you say that Morphettvale or Aldinga have probably been the most disappointing so far?
Yeah, but you expect. I mean, I didn't expect Aldinga to.
I expect them to be a lot better than they are at the moment.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, probably a bit better, but I expected them to be no better than 8th and probably 9th. And
But
that's
losing
about where
by
they
that
are.
is a lot, and then that's happened a few times this year
Yep.
too, so that's disappointing.
Great Southern results. Victor Harbour 99 to Goulburn 50. Strath got up by a point, 70 to 69.
yeah, they yank a little, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Yankalilla kicked 9-15. McLaren 100 defeated Maiponga 79. Wollonga got up in the end 82 to 51.
Okay.
And Langhorne Creek snuck a 4-point win. That's Langhorne Creek 82 to Mount Compass 78.
Wow.
So Mount Compass lost. Oh, hey, that's ouch.
Who's leading in the Great Southern?
So Wollonga are now top, 1 game clear of Victor Harbour.
Well, Victor lose.
No,
Victor top.
no. McLaren third
Okay.
on 14 points. Encounter Bay on 14. Maiponga on 10.
Okay.
Wow.
All pretty interesting, anyhow. All right. Well, that's been a good afternoon here at Cove. Not if you're an Aldinga Shark supporter, got to be honest.
Terrific.
But from Cove and with Noarlunga being Christie's, that's really hotted up the Southern Football League 2025 season. Thank you for listening to Tribe FM. And